Work, man. We got to get some time. Yo, yo, yo. Sounds good. Let me get my headset on. I don't even normally start like this, y'all. So y'all gonna have to give me a moment. I just want to jump right into it, man. You know what I mean? I got tired of going through I could have had the music going. I could have done all that, but I ain't even do all that. Yo, Magnus, my dog. What's going on with you, Magnus? How you doing, man? Hope your day is going well. MGR, what is good? Everybody rolling in. Like I said, y'all know I don't even start like this. I just jump right into the show, man. What the hell? No music. Hold up. My phone. I want to make sure the stream look good and everything. And I pull it up and wow. So hold up. So everybody, how you doing? First of all, thank you for tuning in. Let me get the restream chat opened up on screen as well. I want everybody to be able to. I know we got the restream bot that should send it back out, but we, give it time. And that's why I said we got to give time roller. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. All right. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. I told myself, you know what? Today ain't today, Nick. You ain't even going to get frustrated at nothing. You get the power. Come on. You better load two-factor authentication. Okay. You should hit my phone, right? But yeah, I should get the what? You ain't hit my phone. Two-factor authentication. Don't play with me. Okay, nonetheless. Well, I'm waiting on two-factor there, man. Let's go ahead. Yo, hold up. Let's see this. Yeah. That's better. We're going to let everybody roll in. How is everybody doing today? Yeah. I ain't going to play no music or nothing, man. We just going straight into the show. I got so much to talk about. So many different things going on. Can everybody tell me, how do we sound? I'm looking at the chat here. All right. I see Magnus. I see MGR. Yo, Eric, what is up, man? We're going to let that go for a bit. Like I said, sharing out the content, doing different things, restream chat, pulling in now. That's what you got to do, man. Let me see. They might send it to my email. That's what, if they did it like that. I got to have it in one. I got two-factor. I mean, that's a good thing, right? He said the iPhone users, man. Shots fired. I'm not going to lie, man. It was choppy as hell last week. Yo, hold up. Cut that music off. Yo, it was choppy as hell last week. Choppy as hell. If I was talking to be like, yo, can I get a double coffee and 2 spring? Thank you. You'd be like, what the hell did he just say? That's how I was, man. It was bad. Now, everybody, how do we look? I'm sharing out the content now. I usually like to, spend a little time and do all this while the music's going. The hell with that today. I'm on one, already on one. I'm on one. The hell with it. I'm going to share out the damn shit while we on the show. I don't even care. That's how you got to be. No, I'm tripping. Here we go. All right. Let's get it. Yo, if you can, share out the content, please. I always tell people, throw a like down, throw a thanks, all that jazz. You know what I mean? I got a lot to talk about, man. I know some people want to come on and speak as well. I do want to cover some things we talked about last week, man, with the gentleman that was having the issues with the Nintendo Switch. I got things. Yo, it's just so much to cover. I said, the hell with music today. You know what I mean? We getting straight to it. There we go. So we should have people join in on Facebook shortly. I got out a lot of the shares already. I'm telling y'all, man, I'll be on it. I'll be trying to bam, 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 bam. Another share. You got to do it. And that's what we do, Mo fam. So share out the content, hit the likes, all that jazz. All right. We almost done here. But anyway, how we doing, man? Yo, my man, I'm waiting to see Shane Cockburn now. I ain't see all. We need Australia in the house right now. I'm not having that. Okay. We got all over the world. I ain't gonna lie. I love having people from all over. Bam. There we go. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Some people coming in. Okay. We got people coming in. That's what I said. Share out the content. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Let's get to it, man. I'm not gonna continue just sharing this out. I see my man. Yo, Joe hit me back on the message. Joe, come up in there, man. What you doing? I know he waiting. Joe's like, man, you didn't play the music first? Nah, no artist today. No artist today. Okay. And I don't know what's going on with the two-factor authentication for Restream. I didn't get it. I went to my email. Okay, I got the email open. You know, I'm bossy. I got all that. You know what I'm saying? I got all that side. I'm sassy. Here we go. Nah, I ain't got it, man. Restream, you got to pick up your game. It's all good, though. I ain't even going to trip on you, Restream. We ain't even mad. Just close the chat. We ain't got to do all the switch to recovery mode. I ain't got the recovery joint, man. You ain't send me nothing. So anyways, let's get to it, man. Appreciate it. There go my man, Joe. Yo, y'all, I got a couple things to talk about today. This one is going to be one of those where I didn't even, subjects, I got a couple, but we just flying through the shit today. I'm already litty, chicken titty, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I usually like that to chat up, but I'm going to keep the Restream chat up. So that way, if I don't have you on screen, if you should be able, I believe the Restream bot puts the chats on every single platform. So if you are on a platform, you should be able to see us. This is a mango margarita from somewhere. Fucking delicious. Okay. So let's get to it, man. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's get to the smoke. This is what I've been waiting for all day. I hope y'all know. Okay. Let's pull this mic up close. Do I need to pull the camera down a little bit? How's that? Nick Mozo 5, a little down. Am I good? Bye, yeah, leaning back. Okay. All right. So I'm going to first put the Restream link, as always. I'm going to go through roll call. We're going to announce the winner of the Nick Moses 05 gaming podcast every week. And then we shall go on. But first, before we do anything, my man Did You Know Gaming. Shout you out. Can you dig it, sucker? Thank you, sir. It's time to get it popping. I'm going to click. I haven't got a chance to click yet. I'm already a little, like I told you, hey, the game's good. I got another one over here. The game's good. All right. Thank you for that, sir. Actually, I'll explain why those donations help. I'll be talking about a little bit of that. Okay. And all of you as well. We'll talk off of that. I don't like to talk our business on it. We got to. So thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it, man. My man, Did You Know, AKA JD, AKA I want the tithes and the offerings. Okay. I know what's up. Yo, my joint is low. I hear it beeping. So I'm going to plug it up now so I don't lose y'all. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you, Logitech, for the beat. Letting me know. If you see anything about downloading War Thunder, if it ain't Genshin Impact, don't click on that. I'm trying to figure out why is it still showing, and I've deleted all these custom commands. So please don't download none of that shit. It's actually, you know what? They're sponsors. I love the game too. Hey, great game. But for some reason I can't get rid of it. So I want to start by saying shout out to everyone in the chat. My man Magnus dropped first. MGR, Micro Gamers. If you don't know who that is, holla at your boy. I can tell you. My man Eric, topic of last week. It was deep. It was involved. Eric's here. Damn it. Hold up. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm not dropping a bomb anymore. Okay. I'm not dropping a bomb anymore. You know why? I seen a 70-year-old guy on some random stream said, I'm going to drop a bomb. And ever since then, I felt so lame. So I'm not dropping a bomb no more. I actually felt lame for playing the bomb. So from now on, the bomb will be retired. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Okay. My heart was hurt when I seen this guy. He was laying back. He was playing. He said, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop a bomb for the MCDJ low class sour grape diesel juice. I said, oh, God damn. I'm playing the same sound? No, we can't do that, man. So we got all other sounds. We do everything else. All right. So MGR, Eric, my man Joe's here. G.I. Joe, Admin Joe. Check out his YouTube, guys. His YouTube is growing. I want his YouTube. I want you to surpass me, sir. Okay, because that's my passion, is to get anyone that is with me past me. Because I'm gonna be somewhere else. I'm gonna go somewhere different. I don't know where I'll be. I'm a lost soul. Okay, please, hit Admin Joe page up. Okay, and also Dante's Italian Bistro. I've ate the food there. Okay, I shook the man's hand. All right, give me some respect, Admin Joe. So, and I already told you, did you know? I ain't even got to say no more about my man. Okay, y'all already know. Okay, yeah, you do. JD, we need you to get the whole. Matter of fact, JD, why don't you just make a little like 15-second clip? And I'm gonna just, every time you donate some, I'm gonna play the clip. It's gonna be like, look, man, it's your man JD. Yo, I just donated again. My man gave me 15 seconds. If you want your 15 seconds, you got to get down like JD. Tithes and offerings, bitches. Oh, I was gonna drop the bomb. Woo. Okay, I gotta just work with me there. Work with me. Okay. Yes, I definitely want to say, oh man. Shout out to Wifey. Okay, Wifey's birthday was yesterday. I should have started off with that. That's my fault, baby. I love you. All right, my fault. I'm tripping. I don't remember. Oh no, that was the wrong song, baby. Sound. I mean, oh, damn it, baby. Okay, there we go, baby. There you go. I love you. All right. Yeah, I can't control. I don't know what I just want to hit a bomb. Okay, my man JD said, "Do it, man." JD, for you, man. Did you know, the one and only, man? I'm gonna give you the final bomb. I don't even give them out. I told you the bomb's retired. My man earned a bomb. JD, God damn, sir. What are you doing? You earned a bomb. I don't even do it. Okay, so a couple things. I got a lot of things, actually. So we're going to start with the contest, the Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast contest, where I give a game away every week. Okay, we're on week 10. And if you want to be a part of that, just go ahead and jump on the Twitter page. You can see the post. All you got to do is like and retweet. Follow. All right, that ain't hard. Follow, like, retweet. Simple. You enter for the contest. It was like 90 people this week, but one week it was like 40 people. Dude, you know the odds on that? Pick any game from the list. It's over 300 games, so much, so go ahead, check that out. But let's go ahead, and the winner, I had my man's name off the top of my head just a second ago, but my bad. It's like Sasaki. I don't want to mess him up. You know what I mean? I got to pull my man up. Okay, I got to pull my man up. Yo, did they just try to make me leave? Restream? What? Oh, you did not? Restream, shout you out. Restream can hold me down, so I ain't got no complaints. No complaints. All right, here we go. My man's name is Seco. All right, let me go ahead and pull this page up. I'm going to give him his respect, man. My man, this is his page. I got the laptop. I got other things on the side. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm good, too. I got to look at myself now. I got to be looking good. I got a little, I've seen that, but it's over there. There you go. I got it. See? There you go. Okay. See, I told you. I ain't even looking there. All right. Okay. All right. We look better. Pull myself up on big screen. Okay. We're good. We should be good. All right. So let's go to desktop over here. We good. Damn, my man Seco. Yo, shout out to you, man. Go ahead. Give you a couple gunshots. We'll cheer you on and all that, man. Congratulations on winning the Nick Moses 05 Gaming Motherfucking Podcast. All right, there we go. I had to stop the sounds. That shit going on forever. But no, I appreciate you, man. And everybody, every week, man, every week I continue to give away. So I'm hoping to be at like week 100 and something, man. That's something the least I can do, for everybody else, So anywho, let's pull me back up on big screen. I don't know what the hell I'm doing that for. Okay. Now I also got my man Ignacio, and I need to know that it's Ignacio. I need to get that Ignacio. My man BB. Okay, he in the house. Yo, and hold up, Chris. He did the flex bomb. Yo, Chris, that's why I want to do the flex bomb, man. I know the flex. Now, see, look, hold up. Let me pull up Chris' comment. Let me talk to you, Chris. You ain't going to just come in here and drop knowledge without me spreading some too, okay? My man, BB. Shout out, BB. He's so happy right now. I want to say this, Chris. The flex bomb is old school. I'm from the East Coast, man. I ain't going to say I'm from the East Coast. I was actually born and raised in Southside Chicago, but I moved to New Jersey and lived there for about 7 years during the prime years of growing up. So was going through middle school, high school, and everything like that. North Jersey, Bergen County. All right. And y'all might know about Bergen County. Shout out Teaneck, man. Shout out Teaneck, New Jersey, for those who know. You know, I was over there by Teaneck. We hoop. Now, we were some hoopers, man. We hooped in Teaneck, Englewood, Tenafly, Passaic, Pat. It don't matter where it was. We go to hoop. I don't care where it is, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? The flex bomb is old school to me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think everybody was doing it like that. Like when I seen the 70-year-old man, he was 70. Now, I understand if he was 50, 60, I would have let that ride. 65, I would have definitely let it slide. Shit, I wouldn't have cared about 68. I ain't gonna front. That man was about 70, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Okay, he's about 70. I said, oh man, he laid back so smooth. He said, go ahead and play it for DJ Double Smooth Bubblicious J. I said, oh, I can't do the flex bomb, man. I can't do it. So that's how that ended. But yeah, definitely the flex bomb. All right. Dead Specimen. Shout you out. All right, this man, y'all better watch out for this young guy. And I think he's 17. I'm shouting out your age, okay? Because this guy right here, he'll not only go in your pockets, he'll do it while you're looking. No, I'm just joking. Dead Specimen in the house, king of conspiracy theories. This guy, man, I ain't gonna lie, he's nailed a lot of them. We got our boss in the house, y'all. Boss man, how you doing, sir? We don't want to cause no trouble, boss man. We don't want to cause no trouble. We want a good show, boss man. All right. Thank you for tuning in, boss man. All right. Now hold on. Ho. My man Magnus came through. Magnus. First of all, thank you, sir. I'm going to explain why this really helps. Okay. Now, on top of that, being I was giving out sounds, Magnus, I'm kind of scared, but I'm happy because you're going to allow me to try something new. So this, sir, this sound is for you. Woo! I don't know what it was. Oh, yo, Magnus, drop. That's the new bomb. Let's go, Magnus. You helped me find a new bomb. Forget the flex bomb. We shut this whole damn shit. Thank you, Magnus. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And definitely. We're gonna talk when you hear a little bit more. You know, me laughing. I want everybody to, and people are coming in, so we're here. Good. Shane, I told you Australia was coming. Australia in the house. Shane, what's going on with you, sir? Told you, I don't know what sound I'm gonna get. It's just a bunch of random shit. All right, my bad. All right, man. So, my man Secco, shout out him for the winner of the gaming podcast. Now, couple things, man. I want to start off straight into the subjects because, you know, one of the things that everybody has at least mentioned at some point, not all the time. I ain't gonna cap. Because the longer it's been going on, the more people have forgotten about it. But my man Gary Bowser, right? Shout out my man Gary Bowser, man. I'm gonna go ahead. So for those who may not know who Gary Bowser is, I'm not gonna cover everything because we've done that many a times on this podcast. You can actually just search Gary Bowser on YouTube and you'll come to some of the videos from this podcast here. So not gonna go through the whole entire story, but just to summarize it for you, he was a member of Team Executor that was arrested and has been in jail, locked up in SeaTac. All right, that's in Seattle, Washington, I believe. All right, he's been locked up there for quite some time. And a lot of people have at first like piled on with how is Gary doing. I've even had people reach out who were friends of his who did not want to specify names. And I found myself being in a real funny situation. You know, if somebody message you and they like, hey, I don't want to say my name. Well, shit, I don't even want to read your message. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm that type. I don't even want to read your message. You don't want to tell me your name? Keep yourself pushing. All right. Because if you coming to me openly, at least give me a damn screen name. Shit, you ain't even got to give me a real name. But you telling me, man, I don't want to give you my name. I appreciate you keeping it honest. You know, I'm gonna say that. But damn, I said, yo, this is crazy. All right. So random people reaching out. I did stay in contact with Gary ever since that time. I've still been in contact with Gary, right? Now I want to say some things first. Myself before I dive into the nitty-gritty part, because this is going to be the real. So I ain't gonna lie, and I mentioned before I haven't been writing Gary back like I wanted to. A lot of times I wanted to be able to send mail, other things to Gary. I actually just purchased a lot of envelopes and stamps because that's the next step. I want to be able to send mail. But I'm gonna be honest, that shit ain't easy, bro. I'm having a hard enough time managing multiple jobs, and that's what people don't understand. You know, I just don't have a 9 to 5. I have a social brand. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Twitch. I got sponsorships. I'm doing interviews. I got gaming creator program meetings for TikTok. I got so much going on top of what I've already do. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. And yo, hold up. Yo, my man, Eric, man. You know, I got to stop the show for you, man. My man, Eric. Thank you for that, sir. Hold up. I almost messed up, but I'm going to try something else. What I got for you? I gave you something, man. I gave you something. My dog, Eric, man. And yo, I'm gonna be out. Yo, I'm not playing. I know you might think that. Let me tell you something, Eric. I know you might thinking he said he coming out this way. Nah, Eric. Ask Joe that. Ask many others that. I am very reachable, sir. I will be to you, and I need you to say you're not far. You're the closest person to me, man. Why would I have anybody else do it? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say, well, let me say this. Repair on my switch. Because if I say do it, it sounds a little, pause worthy, and I ain't down with this shit. So you know what I mean. Come out there and you can go ahead and hook up the switch. There you go. Nice. Eric, thank you for that, man. And we really enjoyed ourselves, man. We had a great time. She had a great time and I had a great time as well. Let's just say that, man. And definitely appreciate that, man. I can't tell y'all how much that means. All right. So damn, I forgot. Yo, I was lost in the sauce, Eric. Damn, I start wooing you for a second. Eric, man, I can't tell you, man, how much you meant to me, man, since I was a homie back in the day, man. I used to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right, so my man Gary Bowser was expecting mail from me multiple times, and I didn't get mail to him. And I'm not even gonna really say expecting like that because it's not like he was hounding me for mail, but he did request seeing certain pieces of information about him on the internet, things that I printed up that I've just been meaning to send. I haven't sent. And Gary himself, okay, has not only just spoken with me after my miscommunication, my bad communication, forget miscommunication, just none at some points. He's still been able to reach back out to me when I message him. I've apologized countless times. I told him things are crazy, man. And, I understand that because a lot of people don't know when you're behind a sale, the world goes on, but you don't move. That is the best way to say it. Everybody's days go on. Your day is there. And before you know it, family has grown, friends have grown. You've come out to a world that you have no idea how to make it in. And that's why a lot of people suffer when they come out. Now, he hasn't had to be out that, be in that long as some others. But I think Gary's, it'll be a total of 5 years almost with time served and everything. Now, hopefully, based on messages, he'll be getting off early. That's what we pray for. That's what we hope for, that he gets out early, looking for a February release. That would be beautiful. That's if they give his time served credits, which we don't know. We don't know. But if they do, we could be looking at Gary being out as early as January, February. And I don't care if Gary don't speak to me, don't reach out to me again. I'm going to be honest. It's not even about that. I'm just glad that, man, you know, I was a part of that journey. I remember being a part of that journey. And not like I was there slanging systems, but hell, you know what I mean? It was testing. I was testing the chips. And not only that, yo, I'm going to give y'all a real story that Team Executors, and shout out TX, man. I'm going to still go ahead and shout out TX. You know what I'm saying? Shout out TX. Through all the bullshit, through all the drama, the hiccups, guess what? I've also suffered from Team Executors. I've also felt the wrath. They've hurt me as well. I'm not even, no, let me stop. I'm tripping. But Team Executor, man, I remember, I forgot the guy's name. Wii U Gold. Who remembers Wii U Gold? Give him a couple jumps, man. Wii U Gold. That name took a while to come back, but Wii U Gold. I remember when my channel, when I first started doing the, I believe at that time, it was when they just released the SXOS and the SX Pro. And at that time, I was doing videos explaining how to use SXOS and SX Pro. And Wii U Gold, I remember speaking with him. He's like, hey, we got this thing called SX Retro, right? Oh, my goodness. Thinking of this, man. I remember. Yo, hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull it up. Yo, we flowing today. I ain't even caring. We flowing today. I'm going to get back to Wii U Gold. Yo, let's talk. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Yes. Hell yeah. And first of all, I ain't break it. Okay. I didn't break it. I was just scared to take off. It was working. Oh, actually, I don't think it cut on. I don't know. I just remember I was scared to take that shit off, man. I said, hell no, nah, I'm not doing that. Yo, Team Execute in the house, y'all. Yo, but hold up, MGR, man. MGR, I'm not gonna let you slide. Yeah, I gotta get this off. I gotta get this off now. MGR, you are absolutely correct, sir. I didn't break it. I just did not finish. There's a difference, okay? I contacted you in confidant. No, I actually wasn't confident. I told other people too, so I'm gonna give. But I let them know. I said, yo, man, I'm scared. I don't want to take it off. I'm scared. I'm gonna break it. I keep it too. I be so real, man. I don't care who you are. I just give it how it is. I be like, yo, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. And I told him, I said, I'm scared. So I was like, yo, he said, man, I got you. Just send it. I'll take it off and I'll send it back to you. You do whatever you do. And that's what happened. I sent it to him. He just took it off. Sent it back and everything, man. Great job, sir. Great job. I go ahead. I give him that. I remember that. But at the time, sir, so redemption. So let me get the redemption. I actually did the SX Core right before that, though. And I have a whole entire video, and it is clean. People have seen the video, have used the video, and I would have kept it up if it wasn't for them damn Nintendo. Damn you, Tendo. Don't even give them the nin. Damn you, Tendo. Okay, but MGR, shout you out, man. All right, okay. Yo, he said no, it wasn't. You said all right, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. But I remember that. I sent it to you. I was scared shitless, man. And see, that's how I am. I'm honest. I don't even be caring. Like, if you're embarrassed, then hey, be embarrassed. Me, I've been through the hood and I've been embarrassed so many damn times. Damn, there ain't nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? To get me embarrassed. So I definitely was scared to take it off. All right. Sent it to MGR. My man took that off with no problem. Boop, boop, boop. Gave it right to me. Shout you out. All right, now, my man Gates is in the building. Gates, what it do, man? Where you been, man? Where you been? Holla at you, man. I got a video you can post. Oh, Eric, what video is that, man? All right, my bad. I was supposed to get this. Yeah, I was supposed to get, Team Executor in the house. All right, Team Executor. I found a back door to use SXOS all the way up until 2021. Then the door was closed on the love of TX. I remember that show. I remember that. I definitely remember that. My Switch still hacked, even though they banned me. Yo, Gates, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about this statement right here, Gates. Listen up close, Gates. I want you to pull up your chair to Nick Moses 05. Gates, you can hold your chin up high, man. Hold your chest out, man. Be proud. You got banned as a soldier. You were a soldier when they banned you. You know what happened with me? I remember when it first came out, I didn't give a damn. I was just, hell, you could play copy games online. I didn't care. I said, I'm going to do something totally wrong. I threw a game on there and I started playing. I didn't care. I said, yeah, let's get it. Banned. Held my motherfucking chest up. I said, you know what? I don't need to play on your system. I got everything I need. And I turned around. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. It's how it happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? So when it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? You got to take that on the chin, get right back up. Hey, look, I'm good. And walk off. You know what I mean? That's how we do. But definitely salute you, sir. You are part of the crew. I'm with you. Hey, we can do something. We can do system links, sir. We can get online on some backdoor shit. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? No, that's wild. That's mad pause worthy. My bad, y'all. We can get it in on some backdoor shit. Oh my God. Wow. My bad, Gates. Not on some backdoor shit. Like on some, we get it in like homies who play the game over the internet do. There we go. All right. Now, let's get back to it. So, We You Go had messaged me. He actually said something to me about a pack. It was an SX Retro pack, right? He said, yo, Nick, I need you to go ahead and share this SX Retro pack out. You can post it on your channel. You can post it across different groups. But mainly, it's a pack that's set up for RetroArch that has all the images and videos and everything set up, but no games, right? So I was told, no games. So no games were included. This is what I was told. But SX Retro did have all the artwork, all the templates, everything for a full pack RetroArch. Some, you know what? I don't know if that's, shout out. I was just, damn, God work in mysterious ways, don't it? Shout out my man, BB. Yo, BB, stop. BB, let me give you this time, man, because I was actually just about to speak you up. That's why I said God works in mysterious ways. And I'm drinking liquor, so I shouldn't be talking about God. But nonetheless, I mentioned the customizing of RetroArch. That is something you do special, sir. That's something I give you credit for. That is something that takes time. That is something you have to, you're going through each individual title. You start thinking of ROM packs, hundreds, thousands of games in one system. And we're talking multiple systems, setting it up to where everything is custom to where you go in there and look, you have a whole different experience. It almost makes you feel like you're holding a brand new console. And if you were to give it someone with another case, they wouldn't know what the hell they had. That is an art, sir. And for that, I credit you. And also, thank you for the donation, man. I can't tell you how much that means. No, I'm gonna get back to the Gary Bowser stuff and you get more. But no, man, I definitely can't tell y'all how much I appreciate that, man. This shit is all going back. And speaking of, Restream just said, give me my $50. Okay, they just took their 50. All right. I just had two buddy take a couple 15. Okay, my man Gary Bowser. Okay, we're gonna talk. So I'll be ditching it out as much as so I thank y'all. That definitely helps because it's shit. Now I'm like, good, I can pay it good. All right. So nonetheless, and I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, there we go. My man Dead Specimen said, where's We Silver GameCube Bronze? Dead Specimen, what the hell? Come on, Dead. Wii U. But Wii U Go actually told me about this pack, and I was all good. I felt like I was good to release this pack. So I put up a video that was SX Retro. I don't even know if that video is still up on my channel, to be honest. I need to take a look at that. But SX Retro was like, I can't tell you how big. That shit was huge. It was like gigs. Okay, I don't think it reached a terabyte. It may have been. It may have been. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't think it reached a terabyte. But it was a lot of gigs because you had video clips and images of trailers for every single game, and then the custom layouts, the pictures of you need the cover art for every title. It's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot to do. So, and I'm looking. I don't think I have it. Oh, come on. If I do, I can pull it up on screen. Please let me have it. Come on, SX Retro. Knowing that I'm about to say Team Executor got my ass damn near banned off YouTube. But okay, there we go. So I do have the page. I mean the video. I do. It's called SX Retro 2.0.1, the ultimate emulation station. Right? Now, this says these are complete custom-made sets for backgrounds and cover art for your favorite RetroArch emulators. No ROMs are included in these sets. Please do not PM any of us asking for ROM sets. We take this very seriously, right? Okay. So that's reading directly. You can go to it. I ain't even going to pull up on screen. That's directly on there, but nonetheless. And I just fucked up my whole damn headset. Okay, there we go. Okay, we good. So this is where the problem happens. I put it up. That's where the problem happens. I put this shit up. I put it up, man, and not on YouTube. Really wasn't a problem on YouTube, but I actually was sharing it out, and I got to GBA temp, and everybody who is signed up and uses GBA temp, shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all something else, man. There you go. I gave y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all at GBA temp, because y'all are some assholes. Okay, y'all are downright some straight assholes. Y'all don't even care. Y'all just trash anybody. It don't even matter if you're cool or not. It don't matter if you're new, old. It don't even matter. If you come in wrong, they will treat you. Okay, and I was treated. I remember putting it up and I said, hey guys, I was trying to get just posting it up there, team. All I know is Wii U Go must have been. I don't know what the hell was going on, but they was talking about, dude, he tried to release this before. It's got viruses. Look. And they start showing me this. Dude, take that shit down. Before I knew it, the post was down. It was a bunch of dudes messaging me like, dude, can I get the pack? Then it was some other dudes like, man, fuck you, man. If you ever come back, man, I'm going to fucking make sure your ass is banned. Like, it was just so random. I said, oh, shit, fuck that. I ain't posting this shit nowhere else. All right. So that was, that was SX Retro. Imagine everything else. Team Executor, you were behind Team Executor shit. You had to defend yourself. All right. Atmosphere didn't have it like that. Atmosphere guys had it good. They had it good, man. You was an Atmosphere guy. It's like nobody could even talk to you. Nobody could even say nothing bad. The only thing a dude could say to you, you can't play your games on a 1 terabyte hard drive like me. That's about it. Other than that, the Atmosphere guy was the bomb. All right. No problem. He's good. He believes in using something that's not stealing, as he would say. Be honest, everybody's stealing at some point. Now, I'm going to talk about Gary Bowser, and then I'm going to move on to our next topic, which is about the Switch, right? People want to know what's going on with that, with my man Kevin and so on, and I'll talk about that, right? And I'm hoping to have those gentlemen on in a moment, to hopefully come on and speak their piece here. And we can hear it from the horse's mouth. All right. So, guys, as always, I like to show proof, okay? A lot of you can even see the dates as early as Thursday. All right. This is, what app is this? Core Links. You can look up Core Links, CORR Links, LINKS. Just look it up, Core Links. It's an app that inmates can use to be able to text people on the outside world. I've been messaging Gary from this app for a very long time, okay? Let me go ahead and just give y'all an idea. Now, when we write, it do be big, stuff like that, right? The thing is that he's timed when he reads these messages, and he's also timed when he's writing these messages. Sucks, right? Shit ain't fair in jail. And that's how they want it. They want you to feel like it's terrible at all times. There are some people who actually believe jail is 3 meals and a place to sleep. Believe it or not. He says, hello, not much is happening this weekend as it is a long weekend. Yesterday, we spent half the day in lockdown. Half the day, right? 12 hours in the cell. So the staff could have their... Yo, I don't think I read this one. So the staff could have their Columbus Day party. Shout out to the staff. And then on Monday, we going to get a special meal. Most likely just 2 hot dogs and some porkless baked beans. Damn, Gary love his pork. Anytime somebody say, yo, I ain't going to say no porkless baked beans. I'm going to say, yo, baked beans. Fuck if you had the pork. Shit, a bean to meat in jail. I'm eating beans like fucking steak in jail. You not get... I'm going to suck that much. Fuck that. So you see, just like hot dogs and some porkless baked beans and soda. Although today we are to get beef nachos and then next Saturday a Southwest chicken wrap, but I doubt it. The food been getting worse each month. Not better, but then it is the start of a new fiscal year. So hopefully that means also my library job pay goes up to the full amount. Shout out to Gary. Get your full amount. Get paid, old man. Get paid. We owe. We got to get paid. All right. I will see come Tuesday after the long weekend when they pay me. Plus also suck out monthly 25 FRP payment to Nintendo. Can y'all read that? 25? Do y'all see that? 25. Okay. Other than that, not much else happening, although I've been playing some of the free games on our costly tablets we all bought last week. Yo, Gary, I caught that, Gary. You ain't getting that past me, sir. You ain't getting that past me. On your costly tablets you bought last week. What you doing buying the tablets if they costly, Gary? Get the toothbrush and the graham crackers and the oranges. Okay, that's the... Nah, shout out to Gary. Hey, you could do whatever you want, man. And I believe me, a peace of mind in jail is everything. I'm not gonna lie. I'll pay a lot to play a fucking game in jail. That's to keep it honest, man. Other than that, not much else happened. Although I've been playing some free games on our costly tablets we all bought last week. At least they handly for passing the time. Oh, they're handy for passing the time. That's what probably a typo. And the FM radio works great, so no more need for costly batteries each week. That's nice. And I get a lot more stations in clearly. Just need the proper headphones and the cheap included ones bought right away. And the tablet saves me from buying a watch. Now I know what time it is, and I'm up early, ready for work every day. As now we fall into the winter months, it is tough to know when it is 5:30 a.m. as the sun is still down. Yo, I don't know if y'all know he's preaching right now with that. He's preaching. A lot of people don't understand how serious that is. I'm someone that, daily typically has to work up early. So I appreciate being able to sleep in. But when you have the time change, it really throws things off, because at times where you're getting up and it's dark, you think you have like an hour because of the time change. And it can really throw you off, especially when you sleep and you're waking up and you look out the window and all you got is a window. Birds, it's been tests done on animals where they can put animals just around an environment that looks like it's daytime and they act as if it's daytime. Like it's serious how that mind fuck can hurt you. So nonetheless, but that's good. That's good nonetheless. He can get up. And he says, and tough to know when it is 5 p.m. It is gone again by then. Winter blues here at FDCC Tech. Thanks, and hope to hear from you all when you can. Enjoy the weekend and hope all is well out there. Talk to you later. Shout out Gary Bowser. Oh no, that was wrong. Gary, man, don't mind me. I'm drinking margaritas, man. I'm not the dude to, you know what I'm saying? When I'm doing the show, Gary, you can't be really feeling like I'm about to get an emotional piece. You got a little, you get a little emotional piece when I can do it, but when I'm drinking margaritas, man, it just don't. I got 2 cups of margaritas. This one I finished first. You know what I mean? I got a little bit left, but hey, hold up, damn, my headphones go now. That mango is so nonetheless. Right. That's just one from Gary. If I read the most recent one, I sent him money, right? He said, nothing yet. Once I get it, I will buy some more time. But sadly, no more time left. Talk to you later. Like, that's how short he had to be. Because I sent him money, and for some reason, I was just like, let me know when you get it. Let me know when you get it. And I know I sent it. He should have it. If he doesn't, he's cool. I'm trying to be able to help until he gets out, at least to some point. I'm trying. I can't promise because I have fees and dues I have to pay. And that's why you guys donating that money truly helps, because I am going to go ahead and pay for Gary next month $25. I've been trying to do that because he's been talking about that $25 he has to pay to Nintendo. And I've been feeling like, I could help you with that. So at least your money you can keep to yourself. And that's what I did. So and I got Western Union receipts and everything just to make sure, everything's kosher. So shout out to Gary, man. Shout out to Gary. There we go. I got a good sound in there. What the hell is that? Whoa. Okay, I know what that is. All right, so now with that out the way, right? There's a couple other things I want to talk about. And there's one funny thing I'm going to talk about. But first, I would like to put this in the chat here. If these gentlemen are available, if they come on, fine, and they can, I'm just going to explain kind of what I've heard about the previous situation with the Nintendo Switch and the installation. A lot of people, it's very funny how things have changed since the JJ situation, where I've had individuals reach out to me that I've never spoken with who have told me about things that have happened to them because they want me to bring it to light. And I've heard it about so many people. I've heard about people you would never think of. People you would never think of. All right. And I just say, you know what? Everybody can have a bad day, a bad experience. Everybody's capable. Walmart does it. Okay. You got Amazon does it. How many times Amazon guy drop your package off at the other door? He left it at the wrong house. He don't even care. He took a picture of it. You look at the picture like this. What the hell wrong with it? Happens. It happens. So, this one here was one where my man Eric, shout out my man Eric, man. Let me go ahead. My man Eric donated earlier, man. Shout him out. All right. My man Eric was dealing with a lot of things. Okay. I'm a man that right now I'm happily engaged. And when the wedding happens, I'll have the big boy band on my hand, right? But for the time being, I'm engaged. Okay. So if I right now were to go through something with my wife, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be a big change. Big change. I can't tell you if I'll be good mentally, bad mentally. My honest thought is, I can't picture it. And that's crazy. And I'm going to speak to fellas. When you get that, you better keep that. All right. When you get that, you better keep that. That's all I'm going to say. But I don't know. It would be a different me. I'm going to be honest. I would not be I don't even know if I could love again. I don't even know. You're like, yo, I'm going through something. I don't know what it's going to be that I'm going to go through, but I'm going to go through something. Because 10 years, our 10-year anniversary was December 1st. 10 years, a decade, right? Longer than I've been doing videos on Nintendo Switch. Ain't that something? She was there before it. Okay. So I could only imagine what the hell I'd be going through. I'm not even going to talk about how, somebody need to do this and somebody need to do that. Some people give up, man. I've been there before. Like, and everybody, I think if you haven't, watch out. You come to a breaking point where you just say, man, forget everything. And you build yourself back up, but it depends on how you relieve your stress. If you're building up with the situation, if you have kids, if you have everything. So when people going through things, you don't know, right? That was the same thing that was happening with my man JJ. Now, I'm going to say, do I keep the same energy? Right? I hit JJ with, it don't matter if you got personal shit, but But one thing I'm going to say is this. My man Eric ain't JJ. Just say that. Eric ain't JJ. That's it. He ain't him. Okay? My man has come through on the goods. That was an automatic shotgun. My man Eric told me he not only got the system working, he is ready, if not already have, sent it out to Kevin to enjoy. I'm loving that, sir. Loving that. Kevin, you look out for that system, sir. You get that system, you cut it on. Try it out. I mean, Eric said he's confident. No, I ain't even saying all that. I'm just kidding. But just cut it on, try it out, man. You should be good. My man said he got it working. So that was good. And I was glad because he has been in contact with them. They've been talking. And I've actually felt like this channel in this case was a good thing. Last time I felt like the JJ thing kind of spun out of control a little bit. And I felt like I gotta try to word this right because it always sounds like I'm on both sides of the fence on the shit. And I want to be clear. I've never been with any of the shit JJ was doing at all. But the one thing I do respect JJ on is he didn't want personal family shit out there. That's the one thing I agree with him on. So if anything, I understand that. Me, on the other hand, anything you put out there or anything that anybody that you deal with put out there can and will be used against you in the court of social media. I know that. Look at the family pictures on my page. Go look. My name is up there. People know. I don't hide my name. I don't try to because I know who I am and I know what I'm posting and I know what I'm showing. I don't have anything super current. But people who know me, who close to me, know I take plenty pictures. I take plenty videos. I got terabytes full of stuff. But the problem is that I know the more I grow, the more these things can be used against me. And I worry about that. So, yo, hold up. My man Leroy, I seen you, Leroy. I just had to see you. I see you come in. I try to welcome everybody, man. My bad. I see y'all typing. Y'all getting it in the chat. Okay, Eric is JJ 2.0. I'm JJ 2.5. Yo, Vivi is such a troll, man. He's just a funny troll. Oh, my goodness. But my man, yo, Nick Mo, just play that John Cena theme song for Eric. Yo, man, I ain't got, you know what? I could probably look for it, but I ain't got it, man. You know what? I'm going to just get a lineup. This is what I'm going to do for you, Leroy. I'm going to do this just for you because I actually am a big fan of old school wrestling. I don't know about new school wrestling, but I was back, when Hulk Hogan came out there. Ultimate Warrior was pumped up on cocaine and was that was good time. 5-time world champ. That was Booker T, man. That's why I still.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I still play that to this day. That's why I still play that to this day, man. Okay. But nonetheless, I do want to say that my man has carried through on the goods, and I would love Kevin to enjoy the system. And this podcast was actually a bridge. In this case, it was a bridge. They were able to talk together, no animosity. One thing's for sure, when personal information get put out there, it become personal. Like, look, I'm gonna give you a prime example, and this is a true story. I'm gonna try. Greatest world champion ever, Booker T. Shout out my man. He ain't no 5-time world champ. He ain't just, my man. Shout out, did you know? Because he know. You know what I mean? He know. All right. Did you know? All I can think of is John Cena is prank call thing from radio show years ago. Oh my God. Don't even do, you talk prank calls are some of the funniest stuff. But anyways, nonetheless, let me go ahead and move on. Right. So I've been able to be a patch between the two, and they were able to speak. But there are still things up. The system has yet to get in the individual's hands. So we don't want to say it's ended, but we want to say right now a resolution is close. The system is going to be sent out to my dog, K-Van. I always got to give everybody a nickname. I can't call you a regular name. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you something else. You know what I'm saying? K-Van. I'm going to call you K-Van. Like you just got to make up something else. You know what I'm saying? K-Van. You don't want to call yourself, man. My man, KV. KV. There you go. Keyball. My man, Keyball. I got you. My man, KV. All right. So my man, KV, once he get his Switch, check it out, man. Play your games. You know what I mean? Enjoy. If you have any discrepancies, let us know. But my man definitely is trying. And he wants to get out the game, bro. It's like selling crack. If I owe you a couple of keys, okay, and I bless you with like one, bro, I'm going to come back, man. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't going to lie. Dope game. My ass be dead. Bow, bow. So let's, another game. You know what I'm saying? So, nonetheless, I'm going to make sure I had that in the chat too. I didn't want to put that in there. I got to put this. Okay. Now, with that out the way, there's also some other things I would like to discuss. I told y'all, hold up. I want to let y'all know something just so y'all really know, right? So y'all really, really know. I didn't even plan nothing. Off margaritas. We got a whole, this is, you know what? I'm going to just do it like that. No, I ain't going to do it like that. I usually like to have my subjects and talk about things. And we are going to talk about one specific thing, but there's so many things to cover in this that I just want to go ahead and lay it down. Right. So on top of that, there has still been ongoing issues within the installers in these Nintendo Switch groups. So even though people as customers, you come to me and you say, hey, I'm trying to look for someone to do this, or, I can't find anyone, or I spoke to this person, they did a bad job, or this person gave me a bad price, or this person, so-and-so. It's a very big deal because on the other end, these installers are still dealing with their own things on a whole nother side versus with the customer. So it's two different ends from them. I just want to put that out there so you can at least, get a little human side to yourself, right? A little human side. So let me go ahead. I want to bring my man MGR in. All right. And we going to be up to 1 a.m. tonight. Magnus! Let's go. No, we ain't going to do it 1 a.m., man. Hell, how many hours would that be? That would be sick. I would have to cut the game on. I would just have to say we're cutting the game on. I would cut Call of Duty on. We just start. But let me go ahead. I want to bring in my man MGR wants to come in. I'm going to bring in my man MGR. MGR, man. How you doing?
Hopefully the audio is good this time.
Oh, audio is crystal clear, sir. It is beautiful. Did you hear back the audio last time?
I did. So other people sounded fine, but then when I heard, even like myself, when I could hear myself on the playback, if you will, even I sounded all messed up. So that's kind of weird, but whatever. Anyways, what's going on with the installers now?
So I'm glad to have you here. So from what I've been hearing, okay, I would like to know, and you may have more details, but from what I'm hearing, there are members who were installers that have been removed from the group.
Okay.
Is that something that is accurate? Let me first start with that.
Only 2 that were covered the last time, from what I know of.
Okay. Only 2 that were covered the last time. MGR, let me ask you from your point. I know you're not the you're not an admin of the group of
No.
anything. But from your point of view, the way things have been managed, it seems to be fine. Where do you think this disconnect comes from where the problems even start?
Where does the disconnect come from? I don't know.
It seems like
What I
that.
will say is, don't tell me how I'm going to accept payments.
Okay.
I'll take payments the way I want to take them. But on the other hand, I get where they're coming from. But if people are getting banned, I would say more often than not, there's a reason for it. I mean, if you're going to sit there and promote piracy, then, you're going against a lot of rules and you are going to get banned. Right? So, I mean, how many people have been banned that you know?
Yeah, true. And me myself, I haven't known a lot personally.
Right.
Myself, I'm gonna be honest. Myself, I haven't.
I
The
only
stories
know
I
two.
hear is just here and there. From what I hear, now this is something I've heard, and I don't know if it's 100%, but I've heard from an individual that they put up a post, and within that one post, there were 8 different individuals that were banned because that post led to messages that then involved piracy. Have you seen things like that?
This didn't happen to be today, did it?
No, and actually, it didn't happen. This is actually something I mentioned like a month ago, but I can imagine it happens daily. If someone posts something that, let's say I post something that I custom made myself and I post it up, and then someone says, "Hey, is that and they try to mention something with piracy, or can I get this, or is that warning worthy, ban worthy? Like, do you lay down the hammer on that?" That's what I wonder. What do you think on that?
I mean, I don't know, man. That's left up to opinion, right? Because asking straight up for where can I get this or where can I get that? Yeah, if someone responds with a direct link, yeah, I would say that probably right to get banned because it's straight up piracy at that point.
Got it. Okay. And I'm with that. That is straight up piracy. And one thing is, it's not just like that piracy is just affecting this person that's getting banned. It's going to get the whole damn group removed.
Well, that's it, right?
You know what I mean? We want to keep the group fine. So it's not like, it's just people attacking people. Oh, I would just want to be. So I will agree on that. It is to keep the group going. And if this wasn't managed, it would get loose and then it would just get taken down. So
yeah, now you mentioned earlier something about a package getting delivered to a wrong address or something. Like, did something like that happen? Or
no, and actually it's funny. No, nothing like that happened. But and I was mentioning about Amazon, but the reason I spoke of that is just because when a lot of these issues happen, like in this specific issue, and I'm gonna say Eric, and I would like to bring Eric on. I'm gonna bring Eric on in a moment. Um, but one of the things that in this issue was the personal things, and
yeah.
and that kind of touches home a lot. It does, because you would hope that it doesn't get to that point. Let me ask you, MGR, do you think let's just say if you put yourself in the customer's end, how could you be effective in getting a response if you wanted to without going the personal route?
If you're not getting a response from the person you're supposed to be getting a response from, and you make a post about it publicly and you're still not getting a response, then you pretty much have no other option at that point. Now, posting people's personal information all over Facebook and whatnot is not the right way of going about things. That's not cool.
Okay.
I guess the whole issue obviously got resolved, so that's good.
Exactly. So that's exactly where I like to bring in Eric at this point. So, Eric, my dog, how you doing, man? I know he got the mic. You got the mic muted?
Of course I did.
I knew it. I do it all the time. No, man, Eric, glad to have you. And I just explained that we're hearing this can all come to an end. We can put the puppies to bed. You know what I mean? The babies to sleep. All right, so
yeah, if you want to show all them pictures and videos I sent you a little while ago, feel free to do it.
Let's go ahead. I will go ahead and do that. So that is something that I've seen a couple different pictures and videos. So not just, it's not just like it's one. It's not like it's two. Okay. Everything. I've seen it all. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pull it up on screen now. Bingo. Let's switch it. Damn it. Come
You're
on.
showing the nudes I sent you, though.
Forever to load. Come on, man. What the hell? I hate when Messenger just sits there blinking gray dots at me. Come on. There we go. Okay. Finally loaded. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull these pictures up on. Man, these are beautiful ones. I'm not going to lie to you. Bam. Okay. So I'm going to switch to desktop. I don't know if we could still see. Okay. Great. Pictures come up right in the middle of the screen. That's how I figured it would do. Okay. So these are just some of the pictures, man. Bam. Look at the videos. Oh, nice. Now, let me ask something for you. So is that what he was referring to with the Splatoon? Is that just, what is the difference in the Splatoon? Like,
Just
I don't
that
even
Back
know.
of it and the controllers.
And the controller, yeah, the
And
controllers. I
that's
don't
what I
have them. Though.
figured.
He
I
has
figured
those.
the only difference would be the back and the controllers. All right.
The
Does the
Pokemon
doctor
the
say?
same way. It's like an orange design on the back, and the controllers are orange and purple.
And that's what I
Yeah,
would
does
figure.
does Doc have some kind of like paintball splatter thing on it too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
then
Doc's a
the
little
Pokemon
different.
dock looks stupid, but
Oh, okay. All right. And see, I did, and that's why I'm glad I asked that, because wasn't sure, but different videos. My man is showing it working. Showing it. So
You're
now
showing
we
the same
can't
one
even-
over and over.
Yeah, we can't. Hold on. Let's go to the next one. Is that the next one? Look, other ones running.
I don't even remember what the hell I was all doing in this.
I mean, I know, but it's different videos. I got tons of them working on it. So he's showing he's working on it, guys, and it's done now. Do I have let me get to the final one. I want to get to that final one there because you got so many. Like I told you, you sent. Bam! Look at that! Look at that, man! Look at that nice little drop. Beautiful. Thank you, man. I've seen some people just go, bam, let me spread it all over like cream cheese.
I think that's a little excessive, but it worked.
It was, hey, nah, yeah. I'd rather it be cool, though. You know what I mean? Than have none. So, bingo. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at, oh, man. You know what, man? This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Now, hold up. We weren't supposed to see that. We weren't supposed to see that. Hold up. Hit that out. We weren't supposed to see that. I don't even know what it was. It went to a whole nother picture. Anywho, my man. So let me ask you, Eric, how long did it take you to complete?
Hang on 1 second.
Because I looked at that, and I'm not going to lie to you, Eric. It looked like that was long as hell. I'm sorry. Like
what, the process of installing them?
That's why MGR testified when I sent you that Nintendo Switch Lite. This is why, man. I give kudos to anybody who even attempt them. I just don't. They just seem like they just a headache.
Sorry, I missed part of what you said. I had somebody show up in the background I was talking to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just talking. There's so many different pictures, man. I was going through, but I was just talking about, man, like how long did that take in totality? Once you started working on it, once you got it in front, you had all the pieces in front of you. About how long would you say it took you?
90 minutes, maybe.
Okay. And for me, I look at OLEDs and I look like, oh, hell no. Like MGR testified with the light. I was like, man, that's a lot. And I'm not big on micro soldering, as you know, you guys have the tools to do that. So with these OLEDs, I know there's also like hardware defects straight from Nintendo, right? It happens. So you might work on something that has an issue with, it's a Nintendo issue. Have you guys seen any issues with OLEDs? That's something that
Yes, actually, and it's starting to become a bit more of a problem. And so the SK Hynix MMC, eMMC, whatever you want to call it, which the Switch player just had in that video, is those are, I guess, known for failing.
Yep.
There's another issue coming around now. Some people are blaming the chips, but it's an issue with Bluetooth apparently and Wi-Fi. I have yet to see that. And then the last one that I'm now starting to hear a little bit more of is excessive battery drain, like ridiculously fast battery drain. So far, I haven't heard of any. I've heard of it 4 times. One of them was one of my own customers. Actually, it was that guy who had the switch from JJ. That was like the very first one I sent you the pictures of. That guy, I think his name was Chris. He just messaged me the other day, and again, this is like what 5-6 months later, right? Oh, my draining ridiculously fast. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like you're like the 4th or 5th person I've heard of having this issue.
Yeah. And the reason I wanted to ask that is because I've seen that before. So for instance, Xbox 360, like I mentioned when I was doing mods, someone would get the red ring of death and be like, hey, you broke my system. So I know that's
the problem with this kind of business, right?
It's bingo.
Yeah, you're running something that isn't meant to be there.
Yeah,
exactly.
But on the other hand too, but this is why it helps to understand exactly how whatever you're doing works and how the systems work, right? Because even if the customer doesn't understand what the hell you are talking about, especially if you go into technical terms, if you're able to explain exactly why and how it's not your fault, then they're more inclined to believe you. Now, obviously, it's when you're on the other side of the table and it's a device that costs you $350 US plus the chip plus install, they're still not going to be very happy about it. And good luck getting a repair, like a warranty job on that now.
And that's kind of the issue I'm going through with the other admin, Brandon, right now. I don't know if you were involved at looking at any of
I
that.
offered to reflow the eMMC for that guy. I haven't heard an answer back.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be as simple as a cold solder joint for all you know, right? So I've offered to reflow, but I haven't gotten a response.
Okay, nice. Now I'm going to bring in my man Magnus. I'm going to see if we can get in Magnus now. Magnus, how are you doing, sir? Mute?
Oh, he's got that iPhone.
Too? He's got that iPhone.
Mute.
Yo, it's so funny. It's just like you could just automatically say, "Oh, he's got that iPhone, man. He's got that," and it's just funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, good to see you, Megan. How you doing?
Pretty.
All right, Magnus, man. I'm glad to have you here. And we're talking about something that I'm glad we talked about because I think it gets overlooked a lot. And we mentioned you are running something on a system that typically is not supposed to be there. In theory, could you say if running a mod chip, in theory, on a Nintendo Switch, could you say it technically would decrease its lifespan?
Nah.
Because you're adding something? Or could you say, like, those type of things are questions that I wonder. And like MGR said, it's kind of the part we have to deal with in the business. It's like, hey, we're the ones that's supposed to be the experts, right? And everybody else looks to us like you guys should know it all. But one thing we don't know is we're not in the damn factories. We don't build them. We don't know when we got a whole line of messed up chips, or we don't know we got a line of bad capacitors. Like, we don't know none of that. So do you think it's fair on that end for customers to really, but you have mentioned customers educating themselves, but let's put it on this. Do most customers educate themselves?
No.
I don't think so either.
Damn, that's sad.
How many times have you seen the question,
No.
can I mod my Switch?
Yeah. Or I just updated. Why the hell am I getting a black screen with atmosphere errors?
Yeah. And not to talk shit or nothing, right? Like, I can't blame them, but again, on the other hand, like, let's say I sold you a Switch, right? An OLED,
right?
modded, and 2 months later, I don't know, the Bluetooth stops working. If you have the means to take the back cover off and just check that the antenna didn't pop off, because that's happened a couple times to people that I know. right?
I could
Absolutely.
see that being a pain.
Right? It does happen even on like just completely untouched systems. I had someone bring me one not long ago, and they're like, my Wi-Fi is not working. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to reflow a Wi-Fi chip and all this shit, right? I just took the back off and friggin', oh look, the whole thing popped up. I don't know how that happened, but it happens, right? There's shitty connectors, but you know,
Well, that
let's
this
that wasn't
console's
the
made to be
problem.
portable.
What was that?
I said this console's meant to be portable, so you don't know if they're transporting it somewhere and it's hitting the floor of their car, getting dropped. You have no idea what's
Yeah,
going
but
on.
it shouldn't pop off like that. Like
No,
our
it
cell phones
shouldn't.
are filled with them, and it doesn't happen. Mind you, everything's glued into a cell phone anyways. But so all I'm saying is, like, if I sold you an OLED and the Wi-Fi stopped working and that connector didn't pop off, what do you want me to say? Like, I can't do anything for that. I can
I
take a
hear
look,
you.
but I can't help you. You know what I mean? Like, and I know the chip has nothing to do with that specific thing. So, you know, what am I supposed to do?
Damn, that is a tough spot. Now I'm gonna see if I can call Magnus via Facebook. Right, I'm gonna give it a shot. It worked. Got it ringing. Yo, can you hear us? Okay, man, you crystal clear. Now, can everybody else hear him? Okay.
No, we can't hear him. I can't hear him at all.
I heard him say.
All right, but he's talking. He could. Okay. Well, at least it's good. Let me make sure your audio. I'm gonna make sure you turned up all the way. Okay, let's get you volume and all turned all the way up. Here we go. Volume. Okay, there you go. So you on. So we got him on through Messenger. You know, works that way. So let me ask you, Magnus, since we have you here. One of the questions I asked was, do customers educate themselves enough? Because I agree, it is a huge issue. It's something that I explain horror stories. And all the horror stories, I'm gonna be honest, come from customers who are not educated. Is that about accurate?
Not all of them.
Okay. So no.
Majority, yes. Like I had one. I had one yesterday. I'm having trouble with it. It's booting official firmware. He sends me a picture of it, and I'm like, go to album, and he's like, oh, okay, it works. I'm like, for fuck's sake,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
right? Like it wasn't like the guy was pissed or anything, but it's kind of like, okay, I sold you this thing, so you know, go on your way, learn it yourself. I don't provide you the instructions, right?
Yeah, okay.
Now that's just the way I am. I'm not supplying software. I'm not doing none of that. But yeah.
Now, Magnus, you were saying, what were you saying, Magnus? You were saying something there. You still can you hear me?
Yeah, as I say, I can't hear him at all.
What were you saying there? You were just saying something.
I can't hear him at all.
He's got that iPhone.
Okay. Now I will say now, Magnus, let me go ahead and stick up for you real quick. They said you got the iPhone. That's why they can't hear. It ain't that. Okay. I got them on Messenger, and I know the restream is having all our audio synced. So when people talk, it like lowers and everybody can hear each other. But on Messenger, he's like low and we're all just super loud, and he's like talking in the background like a so you know. It's working that way, you know, but I wish, what the hell is going on with Restream? You know what I mean? He sounds clear through Messenger.
And Nintendo's hacking in.
Yeah, I'm on with you on that.
That's
But
just like the GTA 6 thing all over again.
Can you guys hear him now?
Nope.
No.
Okay, and it's probably just now. And you know what's funny? So they're on the Restream. I don't believe they can hear you through the Restream, but they were actually listening to the podcast. They could hear you. See, that's it. That's it. That's what it is right there. So all our voices are synced on the podcast. Everybody else can hear all of us, okay, but we can't hear each other through Messenger and some of us in Restream. Bingo.
True.
Bam. There we go.
To kind of hit another topic, though. Now, let's say I sent switch to you, and it got delivered to the wrong address. Do you blame me, or what do you do?
Let's see, you're getting deep. So if you send the switch, if I give you the wrong address and you send the switch,
No. Let me give you an example. I ordered a 512 gig SD card, like a SanDisk, right?
all right.
I delivered to my neighbor 2 houses down, and it had the picture of my neighbor's house, right?
Yeah.
And maybe I told the wherever I ordered it from, hey, this isn't my house, right? Oh, here's a refund, and then my neighbor knocks on my door. Here's your card, right? That's obviously not going to happen with something like FedEx or Pure Later. It's not the same, right?
No.
So if I put your right address and everything on and I mailed it, everything on mine is done, and it gets lost by going to a wrong address, who do you blame? Do you blame the person for losing your thing, or do you go through the company to try and get it rectified? Because I feel like I'm surprised I've never seen this happen yet and cause all sorts of shit.
You know what? I would probably, me myself, I would probably go through the person. And the only reason I say that is because the chances of them screwing up, to me, could be more dire than the FedEx person because they know more about the system. That would be just how my mind works, but it's not fair. I'll be honest. It's not even a good logic. All right, I would be honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Probably
that
better off
it happened with anyone.
FedEx and the FedEx person. But
I'm surprised I
hear what
haven't
you're
had an
saying.
issue with it either.
No, great
Yeah.
point being made. Now, we have a couple others. We got a couple others here. I know my man BB was there. BB dropped out. I don't know where he went. BB, man, holla back. Well, I don't know where you went. I see my man JD in the house, my man Joe. All right, and I see Magnus is back. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just start. We know what? We're gonna try some shit today. We're just gonna let it loose.
What's up, guys?
Start hitting names. Oh shit.
Well, we got like a fucking 5-way going on.
Gentlemen?
Damn, what did I do? Oh man, okay. All right. We got the
Starting
5
an orgy, Nick.
I don't know. I just started clicking buttons. I'm all ready. The margaritas is kicking in. So I see Joe and my man JD has joined. First of all, Joe, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? I got the videos from Eric, and he did an awesome job. Everything's looking great with the switch for Kevin. Looks good.
Nice. My man JD, how you doing, JD?
Hey man, it's popping over here. Just having a good night.
I hear you, man. I hear y'all. So I'm glad you both have tuned in. We were just talking about, which is a great topic, and I think it's spot on to where most of the problems happen because, and MGR said it's not all. I respect that. I've noticed that all of mine, every single problem I had with every customer came down to a customer who was not knowledgeable. From the kid who wanted the Call of Duty modded lobbies, from the lady who wanted RetroArch and all the games, from, everything was there, but they couldn't find out how to use it. They didn't handle it right. Those were the problems. Do both of you agree that majority of problems come because customers are not knowledgeable on it and not learning about what they're doing?
See, I go about this in a different way.
Okay, go ahead.
I tell everyone what you're getting from me is the soldering side of it. You are not getting any support in terms of how to use it, how to update it. Don't ask me. And if you start asking me before anything's even being done, conversation's over. That's it.
And see,
That's
that's what I
me.
did, and I started blocking people, and now I'm the bad guy.
Why you blocking people, Eric? You need to stop that, man. Take that like
I mean, how many times can I explain this is how you update your shit?
But it's not even just that, right? It's
go ahead.
Someone's paying for a service. They're not paying for continued support, which I wouldn't even be doing in the first place anyway. Right? So
Agree.
It's like getting the oil changed on your car. Okay, so you get the oil change on your car. You think they're going to tell you how to, recharge the AC system? Right? It doesn't make sense.
No. I'm right with you there. JD, I want to ask you something, JD, man, because I see you in the cut, man, over there. JD, if you got a Nintendo Switch, I'm gonna put you on the customer side, JD. I said, you know what? I gave you some money, said, JD, I want you to send my Switch off. What is something that you going to do to secure yourself before you send it? Like something, you know, like if all else fails and this mother tried to steal it, this is my backup plan. What would be your backup plan?
Yo, bring Magnus in real quick. He said he's got a real mic now. Sorry.
Ah, yeah, let's get Yo, I think Magnus. Didn't I bring you in, Magnus? Ain't you here?
No.
Damn, what the hell? All right, hold on, man. We tripping. We tripping.
Magnus and BB's wanting in.
All right, let's see. I'm clicking them, but I see
And the
and the boss in there. Yo, the boss shut this whole shit down. I know how the boss works. I learned. You know, I've been working under the boss for long enough. You got to let the boss come out. He come in at the end of the day. I'll be like, hey, boss man. Hey, it's all you, boss man. This is your place. You get the whole place, boss man. It's anything you want to say, you take all this shit, boss man. That's how he go. So I'm gonna see if I add. Okay, damn, I'm adding. Yo, hold up. I know what it is. My bad. Let's see if this works. There we go. Okay. Now, I just added in so many damn people. I don't know what the hell's going on. We about to just fuck the whole damn show up.
This
All
is
right?
the biggest amount of people we've ever had on the show before.
Yeah.
All in one
God damn, it's like a Zoom meeting.
we just gonna go ahead and do it. Now, I see we also added Magnus and BB to the mix. Okay, we just added both of them to the mix. But damn, JD, I'm on the margaritas. What was
Teacher, I got a question. Will this be on the test?
Damn, did I let him in here? God damn it. Let me take him out. Let me know.
My camera doesn't work.
Nah, it's good. So let me add, and we got Dead Specimen. That was Dead Specimen for those. No.
Did Dead Specimen let himself in?
Yeah, he did. He did let himself in.
Yeah, yes.
BB,
Well, my camera doesn't
I
work.
hacked into. I used my hacker skills to hack into Nick's computer to force his mouse to let me in. You
There you
exposed
go.
me.
Yo, BB, are you in here?
What's going on, John?
I think BB, I don't know what's going on. I put him in here, but nonetheless, so I want to pose this question to everybody here. Can we all agree that the majority of customers that we have no idea what they're getting themselves into?
100%, guaranteed. You know, my repack's free to everybody, and people keep asking me the same thing. How do I update the official firmware? Dude, it's the same fucking process as, version 1 to version 15.0.1. It's the same thing. The only thing that changed was we used Daybreak instead of using Chore du Jour NX because it's not safe to use. That's the only thing that's changed in it. Nobody listens. They don't read and they don't listen.
And I think something that we see a lot too is something I hear from a lot of people is that part of why the scene is so toxic is because there's so many people that don't do research, and so they ask people the same questions. And when you have to answer the same question every day for years at a time, you get quite annoyed on having to answer them. And so, I think you kind of see that just by veterans, by how veterans react to questions. That's a lot of people who think that this is about getting someone to hold their hand for up until the point that they can go fuck off and play their games or whatever.
You're 100% right, because here's the deal. I belong to the PS4 hacking scenes too, and I see people post it every day, and people do it just to troll the poster, the guy who opened the thread up. Oh, can I hack my PS4? It's on 9.03, and everyone's making fun of them because you can't. It's on 9.0 or below because everybody keeps asking every day. And also, the same things happened with other stuff. Oh, hey, version 10.xx is out. Can we use it? When's it going to be hacked? People are asking and asking and asking. Also, same thing with backports. It's like, dude, let the shit come out when it comes out. People don't care. They just want the shit now, and that's it.
That could not be more prevalent than in the iOS jailbreaking scene. especially when I did have an iPhone, the Electra for iOS 11. Y'all ever seen When ETA? Pretty sure that originated out of the iOS jailbreaking scene because that's all people would ever ask.
No, and the reason I wanted to bring that up because, okay, well, let's do it from another side. How could you enlighten, or what are things that you could have a customer do to ensure that they have at least some basic knowledge of what they're getting themselves into before you do? Is there anything any of you specifically tell them, send them? Because I heard MGR said it's not, which I'm kind of with you on that. It ain't my job to educate. You got me for a service done. Bam. All right.
In my opinion, if I was a mod chip installer, this is just how I am. I know some of you guys do it, some of you guys don't do it. I would just make it, basically a quick start video guide. You get more customers that way, and it would kind of answer their question. But more than likely, they probably won't even watch the video or jump ahead and say, "Oh, how come this is not working?" When I make my video guides, I have people ask me a stupid question. "Oh, how come it's not working?" You know what I tell them, Nick? You skipped through the video guide. I covered that specific part. I covered that. You skipped the video guide, and they'll catch me out like, "Oh yeah, my bad. I'll watch the video from start to finish."
Yeah.
Like, damn right, watch it start to finish.
I find the easiest solution is anytime I get asked, "Can you do this?" I say, "Sure." Sometimes, right? Have you ever used one before? If the answer is no, I'm more inclined to not deal with you. If you are familiar with it, then you're likely not going to be asking me any questions after the fact.
Well,
which 99% of the time is true.
And also, when it comes to Nintendo hacking, especially, we have the .hacks.guides guides. Like
Yeah,
that's
Eli
a
made
very
a beautiful
easy
guide, by the way, for that.
when it comes to the base shit, right? If you want to do something, off the beaten path, and that not a lot of people do. I find that if there's one thing that people get annoyed by that I think is a little unfair is when people want to do, off kilter shit with their systems. That's the whole point of the homebrew scene. But when it comes to the basic stuff on how to get a custom firmware loaded, how to install a mod chip, there are great guides out there. And if someone asks a question about that, you'll see it in a lot of these discords where they'll look for keywords in a person's message, and if it does, it'll auto post a link to a guide and say, "Hey, that seems like a fairly simple question, and this guide should answer it for you."
Yeah, and
I have a question. Can you
I don't know. I'm
guys hear
kind
me?
of on a different side, right? Because I deal with the very I work on all video game consoles, like current gen, last gen, mostly. And one guy messaged me recently. He had an NVIDIA GPU that was just basically a mining GPU, and all the circuitry is there to add an HDMI port. You can flash another BIOS to have video output and all sorts of stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh, can you do it for me?" I'm like, "Well, if you source the port, yeah, I can put it on for you, no problem. Whatever one you want, whether it be DisplayPort, HDMI, whatever, right?" The guy offered me $20. I'm like, "Nah, that ain't gonna happen for $20. Right? I'm not soldering an HDMI port for that cheap." He's like, "Well, can I give you 50 and then you can help me flash it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna block you," and I blocked him, right? But it is what it is. So.
No, I'm with you. This is great knowledge.
I won't disagree with how you handled that. I will say, if I were in your situation, I would have just named a price like, "Hey, look, I'll do it for this. Take it or leave it." That's what I would have done.
I shortened the whole thing down. Long story short, in my currency, which is Canadian dollars, I said $100 to install the port. He's like, "Oh, bro, it's 15 minutes worth of work." Okay, maybe you're right.
Okay,
Go and do it yourself.
that's not acceptable on his side. That's
No.
not okay.
No, right? And I literally explained to the guy, and I'm like, "I have several $1,000s worth of equipment that I have to pay for," which, to be fair, it's already paid off, right? But regardless, I have expensive equipment, and I have the knowledge that you don't have, right? Go to a mechanic. What are they gonna do when you go, "Oh, the brake pads are only $100, but you're charging me $1,000? How is that fair?" Well, you're paying for the knowledge. Think about it.
Yes, that's exactly how.
No, he brings the truth to it because, like what he just said, it's the truth. Oh, it's $200 or whatever. You're paying for the part. Also, you're paying for the knowledge and also the learning curve that he had to learn how to do the bullshit. You know,
It'll
that's what it comes down
always
to.
it'll always boggle my mind how deep brand a company so blatantly open about how we just want your money and nothing else doesn't offer an install service for the skins for like $1,500.
Because you know people will pay it.
Oh, totally.
No, and
Yeah.
people.
I remember back in the day, somebody messaged me when SXOS was still the hottest thing in town. The guy's like bragging me, "Oh yeah, I pay for somebody to update my SD card for me." I told him to fucking copy and paste, you idiot. You don't need
Bruh.
to pay somebody to do that.
Literally, that's the point of SXOS and why you pay
Yeah.
for it, so that you don't need to do that.
Was it me, Joe?
He said, "Yo,
Lots and lots of evidently lots and
messing
lots
with
of
you.
crack.
But on consumer side, where I've kind of been with some of this before, because I did have a dealing with JJ. You know, the thing you can do to protect yourself.
Use a
I'm
condom.
gonna say try to make sure you ship that stuff with some insurance, because if they steal it, you can have insurance and try to get some of the value back, depending on what you got, what you're shipping. You know, a lot of people, like they said, I'm gonna agree with G.I. Joe, with Dad, definitely with MGR, because he just dropping knowledge and speaking the truth and preaching it. On soul, man, he's preaching to my soul tonight. But you got to be
Who the
prepared.
fuck is screen sharing Hearthstone? What is that? I can't tell what game that
Magnus.
is.
I think that's BB.
Testing. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I
that's
hear you.
back. Yo, that's
You guys can hear me?
BB at the bottom. Yo, BB, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm trying to see if you guys can hear me. Am I in the
Yeah, we can
am
hear
I
you.
in the right group? White power.
What?
Oh my god.
BB, what are you doing, man?
What the fuck is
What
going
are
on?
you doing?
There's the group for that getting banned for white power.
Maybe.
That's why I gotta take them off, man. I gotta do the overall BB, man. What-
That is
The
not
fuck?
okay. Don't do that. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Look, you pissed Nick off. He left.
What the fuck is he doing?
Don't, bruh. That is no. Don't, please.
Wasn't
That's
even expecting that. At
Really,
all. That's,
really not
that's
okay.
fucked up.
Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad, man. I ain't never walked off the show that long, yo. I've been here for damn near 7 years, yo. What the fuck just happened? Can
Could
somebody
have been
please
worse.
explain?
He
I
could have
didn't
been
hear nothing.
naked.
All I heard was white. What the hell, bro? I think. What the fuck?
Nick.
Yo, who pissed BB
bro.
off, man? Somebody pissed BB off, man. What the hell? Who pissed him off, man? Somebody here. Was he? What the fuck is wrong with
He wants you to add him back.
Yo, BB, you better
No,
have your
don't
regular.
add-
You know, okay, I see you, BB. Okay, let's bring BB back on, guys.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
BB. BB.
I just wanted to make sure I was in the right group. That's it. I
Yo,
thought I needed to
BB.
be white enough to join back in the group.
Ladies and gentlemen, King BB in the
Bruh.
house, ladies and gentlemen. King BB. So this group that you referencing, King BB, what's the beef? Man, I thought you was part of the group. Man, I thought you was in like Flynn. Man, I thought that was your homies.
There
What are
was.
your homies back in the day? What?
Hell yeah, they love me. I thought maybe if I did that, maybe they put me back in. I'll be white.
They love me.
I don't mind going to the other side. I don't mind going to the dark side.
Yo, you need a shirt that say they love me. Fuck, I'm so happy now, BB.
I was gonna
Just-
put switch for life, but then I had a feeling Nintendo might go after me.
So now
They
let's talk.
probably would. That's the scary part.
So, BB, let me ask you, man, through this whole journey, man, is there anybody that has been giving you any trouble, man? You know, you were one who was, you know, you were in a group, I heard, and that you're no longer a part of. is there something that bothered you with that? Is there something that you got to get off your chest? Because if you want to, I want you to know we all here as family. We could talk.
Did
through
you get
this
banned too, BB?
right now?
Yeah,
I don't know. I need to find out.
got banned. The best 3 people in the group got banned. Maybe
Yeah, I was
because
kind of waiting for Magnus to get his mic going so we could
maybe
come out
because
and all.
maybe
BB is
because
dropping the bomb first. He
maybe
dropped
because
the first bomb.
maybe because I'm not sharing enough post planning and not getting free shit.
You ain't sharing enough. BB, man, why you
You
holding
still
that
share
good?
me, right, baby?
You could at least
Over-
bless me a little bit.
But mine's over a thing. That's it.
You
No.
got a thing. So let me ask, BB, this thing. What is this thing? Explain it. What in this thing makes it special?
I really don't know. I sent you all the image. Remember? I sent you all the image with Mario Turtle. I don't know. I think they love Mario so much.
Was it the one with the vertical
I think
icons?
you had some post up with it as well. Correct.
Was it the one with the vertical icons?
Yeah, with the vertical with the Marios and all that shit.
Right.
I said no to John Paul. And then he would like to respawn and I got banned. And I even got banned from there. I got banned from Steam too.
Yeah. That man said BB
From a different group.
Clayton Bigsby.
From a different group that I never played even once.
Oh man. Like, what do I do with y'all? Like, it ain't all y'all, but it's all y'all. I just love
Here,
y'all.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So if I have a PS5 that's all custom shell, got RGB LEDs in it, everything else. Post a video of that on a PS5 group, and everybody asks me, "Oh, how'd you do that? Where'd you get that stuff?" Blah 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 blah. I took the time and money to do that myself. Why do I have to share that with anybody? I mean,
People are like that. People
really?
want you to share. If you post, you got to
right.
give information, give knowledge for free. Tell these people how you did your shit.
Exactly. But
so let me ask
why?
you.
But if you put the time and the effort into doing it, and you don't want to share it, you're just saying, "Hey, man, this is what your console's capable of." There's plenty of Google sites out there to tell you how to do all this shit.
Yeah.
Read them.
I did the same thing, my man. I give them the link and they all respond. I don't want that. I want it like.
You know what? But you know what, BB? I asked you one time, "Hey, how did you do that?" And you said, "DM." I sent you a DM, and you fucking walked me all the way through the entire thing.
Yeah, but I don't help. But they said I don't help.
I stuck up for you. You can ask Nick. I stuck up for you last week because you walked me right through anything I've ever asked you that I needed help
But
on.
I don't help enough. And same thing with Joe. Not to call out Joe out. I helped him out too. And then when he asked me for the retro pack, he didn't tell me for no image. Joe asked me for the whole retro pack, and I told him it's 300 gigs. And he told me upload it to Mega. And I have proof of it. But everybody talks shit about me. But nobody has proof. Every time I ask, show me proof. No one has proof. That's what I'm mad about. I'm not mad because I got banned. I'm not mad because everybody hates me. I'm mad because when I ask for proof, no one has proof on dirt.
No big deal or anything, but you never posted the links for the Retro Arch. It's not a big deal. I'm actually making one. I'm gonna post it soon to the public. It's just taking me a while to make, but no big deal.
I can understand that. You're saying he can make it himself. Take time. Try to save myself some time.
Same time, live better. Walmart.
Yeah.
But I mean, isn't that against the rules? If he posts his Retro Arch pack links to it, it's got ROMs and stuff in it, that's piracy.
Oh no, I'm not gonna post it on the forum, just privately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's say this. I want to speak about that post because you mentioned a post. If I post something and someone else comments on it, because I can see that if I post something custom that I made, everyone's saying, "Hey, what is that?" You answer what it is, and they say, "How do I get it?" Right? That's typically something. At what grounds do you guys think? Like I heard MGR say earlier, direct links.
Basically, Nick, can I cover this real quick?
Go ahead, talk.
Basically, like what happened was when the new Pokemon games came out on the Nintendo Switch modding and homebrew group, where I belong to and where John owns that group. People will post the Pokemon games, and people ask, "Oh, where do I get this from?" We have to ban those members because they're opening the floodgates of piracy.
And I can agree with them because I banned 10 people for me just.
Yes. And trust me, I fully support and stand behind piracy, but it's just
you can't do it publicly.
Yeah, you can't do it public. You got to hide
Listen, I
behind
wear
it.
that shit proudly, all right? But
Yeah.
I ain't about to do it like that.
But the problem is you have these people, and we have to ban the people because Nintendo is hard asses. They're going to go after everybody, dude. I don't know if you guys know about this or not. Nintendo is going after the retro. I'm sorry, not retro arch. It's going after the Steam emulation, the Nintendo icons and shit. They're not linking to any games, custom icons. Nintendo is sending out cease and desist orders to these to that group.
That's true.
The Steam group. I forget what the group's called. But I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, it's a fucking image. It's an image. It's not even the game. And Nintendo's getting
Nintendo, one thing we could all agree with, Nintendo don't play around.
Nintendo's pieces of shit.
I can say that. Definitely, they've taken my shit down many a times. Many people, they don't play around. They'll fucking send that shit to your house. I don't doubt that. Gary,
to be fair, the same thing was happening with the PlayStation. Sony would be doing the same thing. Right?
Sony really doesn't care.
But didn't Nintendo build that? Ain't that what we got BB over here saying? He did his hard time and built up whatever he was building up, that he don't have to necessarily just share it.
Hey, that's a good thing.
So what's the difference between BB and Nintendo? Oh wait, maybe because Nintendo got a monopoly.
Nintendo is horrible. They're just horrible. Here's the deal. A lot of things happening with the PS5 exploit scene and all that other shit. It's going to lead to piracy. You don't see Sony going around, taking down videos on YouTube's how to get your jailbreak working, how to get the WebKits working, get the website working.
And see, that's what MGR, bingo. Because one thing I will say, MGR was the first person that told me, Nick, take down your damn SX installation video.
Yes.
He's the first person. And I didn't take it down. And they came and slapped my ass.
They even took down our video, Nick, on the atmosphere.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember, it stayed up for one day and boom, it went off.
They took it off. So
that's because MGR and BB they in cahoots. Bounty program.
Yeah, I'm with JD on that one. I'm gonna give some shot. Bounty program. They getting the money. They getting the real money.
No, but here's the deal.
In all seriousness, it comes in waves, right? Like Google or not Google, fucking YouTube, like switch hacking on YouTube now, and like there's all sorts of shit. And then I don't know where it'll all go away.
Now here's the deal. When I do my Switch videos, my tutorials, I have to hide the name. I have to come up with something unique, like how to hack a potato. I have to do code names because Nintendo are such pieces of shit. It's fucked up. They're in it for the money, and that's it. They think everybody, little Bobby has an OLED. Oh, mommy, I can hack it now with the Zebra firmware. You can't.
Hey, Nick, you got the image I sent you, right, Nick? Better Gamer Discord. He charges $10 for themes. He charges $40 an hour just to talk to him.
Oh, you did send me an image.
Better Gaming?
Discord image is Better Gamer, and he has 40,000 followers on that. And
Better Gaming? Isn't this the guy that said fucking some tinfoil fucking repo will ban you?
Yeah. Turns out
he was just telling everyone to do the wrong thing the whole time, and then he fucked everyone over.
And then he apologized tinfoil and saying that he was giving tinfoil was giving the serial numbers from the switches and banning everybody. And he was talking a lot of shit, but then he said he would never apologize. Now he apologized, and now he's charging $40, $10, $15, and people pay. People pay, and then you guys bitching about me that I don't even charge, don't care, and I get banned. What the fuck?
He said, "Yo, he making guapo."
And he has 40,000 followers to actually paying for this service. That's some shit.
But now, granted, he is on Discord. He might get away. You might get away for a little bit longer on Discord. And I don't know the security behind Discord, so I ain't gonna talk shit like I do. Okay, they might.
Discord is a more organized 4chan with smart people in it. I love, I see a lot of cool stuff on Discord.
And you say on Discord will never disappear even if you delete it, so it's always there regardless if it.
Well, yeah, just like Snapchat, everybody sees everything. That's what it comes down to. All our information is nicely stored somewhere. President Joe's, learning to read and write. So once he jumps over that barrier, everything will be good.
Oh my goodness! Now let me ask, I got everybody here. I want to ask one thing. This is a little off subject. Has everybody here heard of the ATM that ranks people based on the money in their bank account? Has everybody heard that?
No.
No.
Nobody.
No.
Why am I the only one that care about this shit? Like, I'm like, yo, you know how many people I could take and play big bank, little bank with? Like, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Give me your shit. Take all your money. You know, that was just me. But nonetheless, I just had to ask that because I just seen it pop across my screen. That shit was wild.
I've never even heard of that.
I want to go ahead and get to my man BB one more second. BB, you've been on fire today, man. So I got to get to you right now. BB, you have been doing all the retro stuff for how long? How many years total do you think you've been like into the retro gaming collection business?
Oh my God. Maybe more than 10 years.
Damn. Okay.
Because
All right.
I built arcade machines, not because of the Switch and all that shit, but I built consoles.
He did a nice job with that, like that monster theme, that Freddy Krueger one. You sent me the pictures. That was really sweet looking, by the way.
Yeah, that was a little small project, but I built like big 48 inches arcade cabins. You know what I mean? Talking about, you know, thousands of dollars. You know what I mean, to build.
That's
And-
Oh, you mean it wasn't free?
What?
It wasn't free?
If you sit in my lap, maybe.
You owe me 2 or 3 of them then.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, y'all Stevie.
But yeah,
No,
but you're
but-
talking about, you know, you're talking about retro art, and you're talking about hyperspin, and you know, if you guys know about hyperspin, then you know,
Oh yeah.
box launch is the most easiest one. You know, it puts everything there. You don't have to break your head. You put everything there, and it does it for you. But retro and hyperspin are the two of the pain of the fucking ass. You gotta learn the program. You gotta know what you're doing, because just because you throw ROMs doesn't mean nothing. You gotta
You're
get the
100%
chords.
right.
You gotta get the right chords, which chords work with each game. You
Yeah.
know, it's not like copy and paste. You know, people
Yeah,
are-
for instance, like with Retro Arch on the Steam Deck, you know, I was playing Crazy Taxi, you know, in handheld mode, works perfectly, solid 60 FPS per second. As soon as you go to, you know, dock it and put on the big screen, the game's broken and get like maybe 11 or 12 FPS.
You know what the
So-
funny part is? Talking about that Steam Deck shit. I did an image for the Steam Deck. I was doing a coin ops, if you guys know that, and I was probably maybe share it, but I got banned. I got banned.
Yo,
And-
BB is on fire tonight.
This is
man.
why I gotta say, free BB. Somebody please free this man.
Yo, hey, BB trying to earn his vote today, man. That's all.
And it was 100 times better than retro art, because if you guys if you guys
Coin ops is
what-
nice. I've used coin
if
ops
you
before.
search coin ops, it's
Yeah, I
beautiful.
haven't tested that yet. I heard it's pretty good.
The coin ops are beautiful. The machines, the image on it, beautiful. I did one for the Steam Deck, but I was like, share, and I was gonna share it, but oh wait, I got banned.
Well, BB, maybe one day, man, you could get back. Maybe you could be able to share that image.
Nah.
Man. Maybe, you know.
I was talking to Eric, but Eric said go ahead and do it. But I'm thinking about making the same group they have, but I'm gonna say upgrade it and better.
2.0.
So what's going?
2.0.
So you mean a direct competition group? Like,
Yeah.
like you just gonna go straight Pepsi on them? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go Pepsi. We Pepsi.
He going Team Executor style.
Yeah,
TX, he's definitely going TX style right now. Fuck him. We TX. You know what I mean?
but I'm too busy to be on top of that, to be enamored. You know how many people
But
I would
no.
get?
I just hope, my goal is to hope, you know, I wish this, but I know it's not reality because it's life. I wish the honky dory shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's just happy, kumbaya. We're all lined up, holding hands, but none of that shit ever happened. So I understand it's not reality.
Even if I give him the theme, he's still not gonna get me just because I give him that no answer.
BB, maybe you ain't give enough. Maybe you ain't give enough, BB.
So next time I'm just gonna bet.
You better call. Hey, you ain't answer me when I called at 3 a.m, BB. You ain't give me that time.
Next time when I post it for free, I'm gonna say it comes with my butt with it too.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I'm glad to have you all here because all of you here do have some knowledge, at least, of working on systems or being around them. And you
Fucking
all
them up.
are. Yeah. All right. But we have customers out there who have no damn idea. And you do have horror stories. Eric was just going through one. I'm not going to say it wasn't, you know, Eric went through. He said, I had my shit. I fucked up. but it happens at times. And when is it? Because you can, if Walmart took 3 months, what would you do to Walmart? You would probably show up to a Walmart. Would you hurt somebody at Walmart? Probably not. But when it's an installer, oh, you about to put hands on them.
Things like this happen in every industry. I literally just had my entire kitchen redone, and I still, I don't know how long ago I ordered my cabinets, probably 8 months ago. And they just got installed maybe 3 weeks ago. I still don't have the doors for my cupboards or the faces for my drawers. Everything else is done.
Everywhere, it's just
everything else.
Everybody, this shit.
It's happening with every industry, right? I mean,
it's because nobody wants to work. I have to deal with this every single day. And explain to customers, oh, how come we don't have salad today? It's because it's fucking COVID and a supply shortage. We're gonna keep saying I'll be 90 years old. Oh, we don't have it because of the supply shortage. It's because nobody wants to work. That's what it comes down to.
Sometimes it's not better to go cheap. Just pay the 500.
He's on fire, bro. He's on fire. I can't say he's fast with it, man. He quick with it. I'm gonna say snappy today. I don't know what got into you today, BB. It definitely wasn't these margaritas I'm drinking. You on top of it.
And I don't even drink. Never in my life drink.
Now, I was going to do, I came on just straight on. I was going to do the show about 2 hours. We right at the 2 hour mark. So I want to make sure I get everybody's last words. I want everybody to come in.
Well, last week it was 4 hours.
Yeah, you know what? This week, hell nah. Y'all didn't destroy.
That was too late.
Brutal. We was hot, sweating. It was going.
Hey, did it get brought up that Magnus got banned too?
I just said that. Remember? I said 3 of us got banned.
Let's discuss. So, Magnus.
Yeah, that one's got me hot.
Banned.
About it.
Right. And then Magnus was banned. I don't want to go into detail. I ain't got specifics, but anybody that has specifics can feel any time to jump in and give the specifics. From what I know, he was released from a group. That's all I'm gonna lay it out. Anybody can lay down the details.
Just because he was defending Eric's and someone's information's out there, and then he went behind his back.
So the information I got was when it got released that my ex's personal information got posted. He sent a message to John and to Joe both. He showed me the timestamp that they were sent at the same time.
Okay.
And because of that, John feels that he went behind Magnus went behind John's back to go to Joe and have the post taken down because Joe took it down. And now Magnus has been removed from that group because he feels he went behind his back. That's how it was explained to me. So my question is, and it was also explained to me that John felt that information should stay public. Now, how is that right?
Why your wife doesn't have to do nothing with switches, so why her information?
Right. I don't even live there anymore. They can post whatever the hell they want about me. I've never said they couldn't.
But it is what it is. He was on fire. He's just on fire with everybody. That's what it is.
So if he's saying okay to have that information out there, Joe took it down, Magnus got removed. So now I have a personal issue with John. So now if I post his wife's information, that's okay because that's what he's saying. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to go to that level. But that's what he's saying? It's okay.
I hear what you're saying on that. I do. And
my beef is with him, not with his family.
You know what? On that, you're right. Because I mentioned at the beginning of all this, the personal information with JJ. That was the one thing that JJ could have fucked up 1,000 switches. It still don't make it right to go to personal information.
He did fuck up 1,000 switches.
He did.
And he stole people's money.
Literally. But it still don't give, somebody the right to say, oh, I'm going to put up a picture of his kids. I'm going to put up, which happened. It happened. It wasn't even just happened. It was happening.
I saw the screenshots of it.
Yeah, it's so. And that's what I mean from a customer side, and I always like to try to play both sides. From a customer side, I go, yo, if I'm a customer, I feel like I don't have any power in this. If you already paid, especially, which by the way, that's dumb. I say multiple times, but if you got the money, hey, pay it up front. You big balling, good. But if you don't, do like a deposit, maybe PayPal, get a receipt, get a something, okay, to let it go and make sure the whole transaction is smooth. But I always wonder, like, what does a customer do besides the personal information? Like, I'm trying to think, if I was a customer, if I'd be like, I could call you 1,000 times, I could text you 1,000 times, I could message you 1,000 times, I could talk to people, but at some point now I gotta start getting a reaction from you.
Look, use the personal information to reach out. Don't post people's personal information public.
Exactly.
Use it to reach out.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
But I'll tell you right now, if someone did that to me, I don't even give a fuck. I'm not helping you at all at that point.
Yeah,
straight up. But that's me.
And that's why I'm getting clarification on it. No, that's a good way to put it. And I would say personal information is the main thing that pisses people off. And I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it can get damn near petty. Okay, it can get pretty petty because now you're bringing personal information. So,
well, then once again, look at the comments in the chat right now by John Pond.
All right, okay.
Not once there does he explain. He does not explain why Magnus got fucking banned. That's all towards me, and I don't care.
Okay, Mark is trying to call in. Okay, well,
I don't know about any of that stuff
there. Would have been removed if anything to do with the kids. Okay, all right. So he said, don't do the kids. I guess he feels of consenting adults. That's what he's stating. He took dude's console and blocked him. I don't feel bad for him. Okay, that's what John Pond says. So
where does that say why Magnus got back?
You know what? And you said, okay. He said
because he asked for me to because he asked to have her shit taken down. So he got banned.
Remember, he went behind his back.
Why not send a message and just say, "Hey, it doesn't concern you. Stay out of it."
He dropping gems.
And not one admin in that fucking group will even say anything to him. Magnus and I have both talked to Brandon repeatedly trying to fix his console, and all he says is, "I don't want to get banned. I'm not stepping in it." You're a fucking admin. Do your job.
He can't get banned too by John.
And that's what it turns into. My dick's bigger than yours, so you're getting banned. That's it. That's all it is.
I'm telling you.
Now, I remember
who created the page.
He did. He's the main one. He's
John Pond created a page.
He must. Yes, he's on.
Okay, then why y'all asking who? He's the Alpha. He's the Omega. He's the beginning and end. He's the Jesus Christ of that page. Bow down and worship.
Yeah, like law.
If you bend over, you better bend over.
Now,
I ain't bending over, but that's what the thoughts are.
Yeah. I remember
if I had my own page, you know who would be the Donald Trump of my page? Me.
I remember at the beginning of all this, right, where it was stated, I said I'm not taking down the post until I get my console. What would be at that point? Do you think him taking down the post and maybe reconfiguring it or something else? What do you think from his stance? He said, "Hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm laying it down like that."
He can leave it up. He can leave it up. I've told him that the whole time. He can leave it up. That's fine. Let everybody know what's going on with it.
Yeah, what Kevin told me was as soon as he gets a switch back and it's a working condition, he's going to delete the post. That's what he told me. Yeah.
He ain't even got to delete it. He can just put an update on there that it's done and he got it back. It don't bother me none.
Yeah.
You know what? That might even work out if you want it. It's up to him. But that's what I wonder because, and I'm a lie. I would say delete the fucking post. I'm gonna just keep it on.
I'm not even on that group anymore.
Delete the post. There ain't no reason to have, it's people connected to you. And even if it ain't got nothing to do with you, if it mess up somebody else that's connected, delete this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I even told Kevin, I said, as soon as Eric's, all set, ready to get going, you're going to get your switch back. I said, Eric is not JJ. JJ stole people's money. He stole their systems. He was offering service to fix people's switches when he wasn't even doing the switches. He showed me private messages. JJ, I don't even care. Fuck these customers.
He did.
Two totally different people.
He did. I'm sure he did. I'm sure.
We all said the exact same thing. Right? We all knew, like I even said, the guy's got some shit going on. Like it's probably not what it seems. And sure enough, like,
right? That. Nope.
And
That was
and
the
he's still
exact verse.
and he's still doing it for this day on.
Yeah, Wizard Mods is still out there. You gotta it might be 1979 Wizard Mods. You know, you don't know. You just gotta look out for Wizard Mods, man. He's still out there doing them. But I agree. JJ was another case. JJ was doing a lot of shit. And JJ also had other issues even before that came about.
Nick, do you know what JJ stands for?
What's that?
Just junk.
Yo, but look at this. Remember when JJ, and this might just be me, wasn't it a time, and every time I say this, I feel like I'm putting my foot in my mouth. Wasn't there a time that he was good with his
You're
work?
100% right. He was the
everything,
man.
wasn't it?
I sent him to so many
That's 'cause
people, like people
Very easy to do.
Yeah.
What, copy and paste? Dumpy when the team was doing it for you.
I said, JJ,
No,
copy
no,
and
this is when he was
awesome.
controlling chips.
And
The
really-
OLEDs fucked him up, and I think the something else fucked him up too with the
the
chips.
lights was breaking them too.
No, in all seriousness, the OLED fucked up a lot of people.
Yeah,
Okay.
A lot of people.
you got to have a lot of experience to mess with the OLEDs.
And you know what? I'm glad you said the OLEDs messed up a lot of people because that's kind of how
Well,
I
go
felt.
on eBay and look at how many broken ones there are.
Oh yeah, no lie. I saw an OLED switch all set ready to go on eBay. The bidding was up to $900. Why the fuck would you pay $900? V1
Oh,
baby on
that's
pack.
BB.
All you need.
Yeah, BB the man. BB, you
No,
hot. man.
I just fucking with it.
Yeah, BB sitting in the king seat, man. He hot. He hot right now. He finally cooled off, y'all. We finally got him cool. Okay, we need to let him chill.
Anyways, so to answer that question, why would someone pay $100 to do it? It's because they can't.
That's true. If they can, they can. It's as simple as that. Nah, that was a good way of putting it. But for the groups, guys, it seems like everybody seems to be in disagreement with a lot of things. One being about, people being released from groups and don't feel like these reasons hold for other individuals the same for them. And that seems to be the big disconnect. Some people seem to feel like favoritism. And my man JD, he dropped a bomb and said, well, John Pond is the end all be all. And I do agree. If you're the admin, create the group, he is the end all be all. We can definitely all agree to that. We would also want, him to be moral and his stance to be like, hey, this is right and this is wrong. But what do you guys feel in this whole scenario? Do you guys feel like there is some favoritism? There is some, just one person making it more trouble for others? What do you feel like is the overall? Because for the longest, things seem to be holding up okay.
See, how everybody feels is nothing. I'm not going to say anything bad about Eric. I'm still friends with Eric, still talk to Eric. But the thing that upset everybody was that Eric disappeared, didn't message anybody back about getting the systems fixed for Kevin or for anybody else. It just kind of like, he was blocking everybody, and I understand why. But my opinion to anybody else, if you have a life crisis going on, you don't have to go into detail. Just be open with people and say, hey, I had a family emergency, something bad happened, and I'm going to try to get to you as soon as possible. Like I said, nothing bad against Eric or anything. I think, Eric, if you would have told people that you were going through a major crisis, I think things would have been different instead of just blocking people.
But Eric,
a lot of the blocking people happened before any of this. It comes down to what we were talking about before. I mean,
Oh, yes.
Brandon got his done 8
No,
months ago. The other
I
guy,
block people myself.
yeah, the other guy that Nick was showing he like flashed the screenshot earlier in the show of the guy that I was talking to. I did his console. He said over a year ago. How is that my fucking responsibility?
Yeah,
A year from now, you still expect me to help you a year down the road?
And that
Are they gonna pay? Are these customers gonna pay extra for insurance? I mean, y'all need to start being in the insurance program with them and start charging them $200 per year subscription.
That's the funny part is because when Eric left the group, he said that he's out. And he said thank you for being the group, and he said he was out from the group. And then you can't expect after 6 months. These customers are crazy. After 6 months, a year, whatever, 2 years, you think you can reach out to him and fix the problem? No.
Exactly like you said. After Joe and I had both, Joe specifically stated too, Eric's out. So, you know, he's not doing repacks, nothing no more. They're
Yeah.
still messaging me. At some point, I got to take action myself to stop that shit.
And then the funny part is that there's installers out there. Guess what? There's installers out there that actually charge. There's installers out there that say, I put the mod chip. If you still want to talk to me, you can pay me $45 for the year. I mean, for 6 months, or $75 for the whole year. If you still need help with the chip or any troubleshooting. And people out there pay for that shit. But the ones that do it for free and give them information and don't even, out of their time, they get shit on. That's the crazy shit. That makes no sense.
They both preaching. And JD said it. Insurance. That is a nice insurance. Like you say, hey.
Yeah,
hey,
you ain't even got to do no
I would ever do that.
And
modding stuff.
And like no lie, when the new atmosphere or the new firmware comes out, I'm not lying to you. I'll wake up in the morning and my message log will be like this fucking big. It'll be like 50 or 100 people messaging me. Oh, does this work? Does that work? Does this work? The floodgates of questions just open up. I might just stay tuned. Like go on Nick Mozo 5 page, and I'm gonna post all the information there, and also on the forum too, because people don't listen. You know, oh, my cat updated my Switch.
And the
worst part about it is my message log was still the same way, and I'm out. I mean,
well, the favorite ones that I like is the one that message you and say, oh, I upgraded for accident. So how the hell you upgrade accident if I have you block on the fucking server so you can't even update your custom firmware? That makes no fucking sense. How could you upgrade your custom firmware?
No, you know what it is too? Like sometimes when you start a game, you'll have that update button. Sometimes. That'll fuck it up too.
I can see people just like, oh yeah.
When I do the matches for every customer, I take off auto update off automatic.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, if
the disc goes in and the disc has the update on it, and the disc prompts that a system update is needed,
like start software update or cancel, right?
Exactly.
That's what fucks people up.
I've seen that. And no lie, I actually hit yes before and immediately cut off, and I was able to still save it, but it'll
stop.
The one time I did it, I wasn't.
Yeah, I like cut it off right on point, and it was trying to update, and you have to go in and like delete something. I forgot it's online. You know, I was so glad, but nonetheless, I know what you're talking about because I hit the button and I said, "Oh shit!" Like damn. So it happens. It happens to the best of us. But I could see many people having no knowledge being the ones that do it more. So it falls back to customers not having the knowledge.
And I always tell them, you gotta know what the fuck you're getting yourself into. Stop thinking about the free games.
We always ask, have you ever used one of these before? If the answer is no, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to find someone else. Because I don't want to deal with it.
It's the headaches. That's where you get the headaches. Calling you at 3 a.m. This shit's not working. What's not working? Oh, the game is not, what the fuck the game got to do with the chip?
And that's why I prefer doing repairs, right? I mean, someone brought me a PS5 about 2 weeks ago. Every USB port on it was broken. I don't know how the fuck you do that shit. I replaced all 4 of them. You know, I don't get a phone call ever again. And that's why I prefer doing repairs versus this kind of thing.
Yeah. No.
Hey guys, John's gonna try to come on next week's show.
All right, cool. I would love that. I would love that. Give a couple gunshots for John. There you go, John. Come on up here, man. Let them know you ain't gonna sit here and be talking that about me. He said he gonna. No, I'm just playing. I'm just hyping shit up. But John is gonna come. I'll let him get his side off it. But Leroy is here. Let me go ahead.
You hear me?
Yo, Leroy, you are in. What's happening, my dude?
Not much, man. How you doing?
What's going on, Leroy?
Good, man. Glad to get
you.
What's
up? What's up? Can you guys hear me now?
Yep, nice and loud and clear.
Yo,
I just wanted to shut off to hide so I could get in.
Talk to us. You came here. I'm sure you got something to get off your chest, Leroy. What do you think about all this? Let us know.
Nah, honestly, I mean, Eric put in the work when he was in the group, and people do message him a lot from what I hear, you know, and a lot of them, they just want the free shit. They want Eric to keep on holding their hands. You know what I mean? So how long after you do like somebody's work are you gonna keep on holding their shit? Like, oh, I want a repack, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. That's it. You're not longer on the page. get your shit together. You know what I mean?
Well,
So now that, and listen, now that Eric left the page, everybody's like, all of a sudden, oh, my Switch fucking broke. It's like a Me Too movement. That's what it is. Literally.
No,
every
Oh, my
time you
Switch
turn
broke.
around, another one popping up.
Leroy
Nah,
is
nah,
right.
nah. And listen.
Like
Before I left the
whack-a-mole.
page, before I left the page, I did say it. I'm like, this group is ungrateful as shit. The man, like, yo, when JJ was putting in the work and fucking everybody's shit, Eric was taking care of it. He didn't charge anybody. But now
You're
he's not on the
100%
page.
right.
No.
I forgot about
Hold
that.
on.
He's true.
Hold on. He's not. He's like, yo. He was the first one saying, yo, send me your Switch. I'll fix it.
Yes.
Nobody said
correct.
anything, right? But now he left the
That's
page,
true.
and everybody's like, yo, fuck Eric, this and that, get him banned. Like, what the fuck?
He right. You preaching right now, man. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
I think that's bullshit.
Oh, and you forgot
Also,
to mention.
Magnus
You
helped out
forgot
with
to
that,
mention.
too.
I fixed John Pond's personal friends console for free too.
I think no. I think the man deserves the benefit of the doubt, and that's what should have been given to him.
I agree. I remember that. I was there for that. And I remember he said, send it to me. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's, you know what? Damn, man. You know what? You dropped it. You killed it right there. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that. And
Damn, that was
another thing
deep.
he said, how long do you got to hold somebody's hand? And MGR started this and said, I don't hold your hand at all. I do the service. I let you go. That's it. There's nothing else.
You know what? I've had a couple people message me since I did their consoles, like within 30 days. Hey, I think maybe something might be loose in my DAT zero or something. Sometimes I'm getting a yellow error. Can you take a look at it? Sure, man. Send it back. If it's out of place, I'll pay for return shipping and I'll get you set up no charge. And I've done like 3 of them because that I personally don't like that little black DAT zero there. That's my personal preference. I don't like it.
Okay.
Going back to what you guys were saying about with the JJ with the broken switches, that's 100% true. Eric did fix the broken switches that JJ fucked up, and I believe Magnus was helping with it too. And
He was. And MGR.
Yeah.
With the guy from
Yeah.
New York, right?
He broke. I
Yo,
think it was
Magnus,
40
my
switches.
mic is working.
There you go.
Magnus is so pissed right now. Like, God damn it. Why does everybody mic work but mine?
But it was
He's got that
crazy.
iPhone. I'm telling you, he's got that iPhone.
Yeah, he got that iPhone.
Same thing.
Yeah, Apple sucked.
That gentleman from New York. His name, what was it? Nas? Something started with an I. That gentleman. He brought
Damn, I'm trying to think. I know who you're talking about.
something like that. He's from New York. He bought me his Switch because he needed to upgrade and he couldn't. I told you he had Tomo Paste, and I showed you pictures that there was a Tomo Paste JJ put. I didn't charge him. He was nice to pay me anyways, but I told him I was going to do it for free. And it took an hour. I was an hour working on that shit, and I didn't charge him.
That's nice.
But I don't help enough.
So from what I'm hearing, and this is multiple different reasons of people disagree with the reasoning. So do y'all feel like it is the swinging band hammer of one individual, or do you feel like there is a collective?
I think it's a domino effect.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I like the domino effect. Domino effect is, hey, you know, once it happens to one, now I can't not do it to the next one or the other one. I kind of got to be the same, keep the same energy. You know, I'm with that. But I've heard you say it's been like the Me Too movement.
Hey, I got a question. I never got a song like JJ did. Can I get a song?
I'll give you a remix. I'll give you a remix.
No, I'll definitely give you a remix. We'll come up with something for you, man. We'll come up.
But
that song.
Why you left from the scene and then came back 3 months later, couldn't find you. Locked everybody out. Everybody.
It's probably gonna be some Nickelback shit.
And you wasn't even high.
Yeah, I wasn't even high. That's the bad part.
You need to get a song, man. I'm with you. You need a song.
Maybe I should have been high.
Magnus is pissed right now. Magnus is pissed, yo. He can't. His mic don't work. Everybody else coming on and it's working. Oh, he's hot. I can see Magnus right now. God damn, I can't even defend my. But Joe, you being someone that has, you know, I'd say, Joe, you've been in a position that has been probably the most weird of anybody, because you have a connection on one side, Steve.
Yeah.
So, Joe, do you think a lot of this is misunderstandings. You clearly stated one thing, which I do appreciate. You were well spoken on that when you said the reasoning that you think things started to be disconnected with the whole Eric thing. It was just like the little non-communication just added friction there, and people kind of piled on.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I think that this is just my opinion. You know, I'm not the owner of the forum or whatever. I think if Eric was upfront and told people what was going on, not with the detail with the wife and everything, but if he was just open and honest, I think it would be a different situation. I really do, because I think it's your fault, but it's not your fault. I think everybody smelled JJ. I think that was the one reason. Like, oh shit, there's another JJ. I think if it wasn't for JJ ever being JJ, it would be a different story. You know, really. I think
if Kanye West didn't talk about him, Kyrie wouldn't be in trouble. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's just, you know, everyone got really nervous with like, oh shit, you know, Eric's not messaging anybody, and you know, users are blocked and all this other stuff. I think that's why I was saying last week, communication's key. You know, you got to be open and honest with people. You don't have to go into detail to them, you know, little nitty gritty, but I think that would have really helped you out.
But I mean, he did say, "Yo, I'm out the scene." I mean, what else do people want?
On here.
You know, yeah. He what's he gonna say? Like, oh, I'm having issues with, you know, my personal life. He doesn't have to say that shit to people. You know, it's common sense. You don't want to be in the scene. You don't want to be in the scene. That's it.
That was months ago.
And exactly. And real quick, if it fixes, this is my understanding. If I
Nick,
send
we
somebody,
need to block this person over here. This sexy cat chat bullshit. I'm sorry. Hold on. My God, you know.
The trolls come
Quit
from my
watching
channel,
that porn, man.
Hey, 6 down, 6 down. Where you at?
I reported a suicide or injury, so hopefully
just go to them sketchy websites.
There you go. Yeah.
I put him on a little punishment. I'm gonna give him time. Hopefully, you know, they changed the bot to put something else a little better. You know what I mean? God damn. But as he was saying, Leroy, I think you were saying something.
I lost my fucking train of thought.
Oh, post that comment. Hold on a second. Post that comment that John said. You know, Eric should have communicated with the guys and blah blah blah.
Okay, I like this. So he did state Eric should have communicated with the guy. I've said both publicly and in the admin chats that Eric is a good installer. He made his problem other people's problems. That's not right. So that was John's statement on why he thinks. Okay. I guess the post should stay up and other things should continue until this all ends.
Yeah, but why does
here's what I gotta say on that.
Go ahead, JD.
So John is man enough. John is man enough to decide for other men what they got to do.
Right.
So John is man enough to decide what other men's got to do. Eric's a grown man. He gonna do what man's got to do to take care of man's stuff, and John ain't gonna decide for him, nor me, nor you.
But then it takes a whole week.
Well, I mean, I was already gone. I was already gone off the group before any of this happened. I left.
See what happened was
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You done decided.
Now, question for you. Eric paid his dues on the page, right? He did a bunch of shit for the page. Yo, the man would like upload a repack at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock, you will get that shit, right?
In there.
Does he still, after staying and doing all that shit, does he owe the page or does the page owe him? Because the man put in a lot of work.
No, he did.
So
100%
that's the question.
right. See, the problem was with Eric being gone from the scene. I'm not saying it was a problem because you left. That guy, Kevin, that the switch you're fixing for, he's like, I'm trying to contact Eric. Eric blocked me. And then he made the post on the forum, you know, the Nintendo Switch Modding a Homebrew group. He made the post. Then I didn't even look at the page. I wasn't, you know, available or whatever. Then Kevin messaged me and says, hey, can you try to get in contact with Eric? He blocked me. I'm trying to get my Switch done. It's been over a month. I'm like, I know he's been in the hospital. He's been very sick. Let me contact him. That's kind of when all this started to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
What I'm hearing, and I kind of want to be on what Leroy said, and this is where when you're dealing with human beings, everybody feels different. Now, I'm the type that you my dog. I was riding with JJ for a minute until I knew JJ was just fucking all that. I'm like, JJ, just
Cocaine
tell me.
is a hell of a drug, though.
Exactly. Like, but anytime someone has done so, for instance, I give a good example, Joe, right? Joe has been watching my YouTube since fucking years ago, man. If Joe was to do anything, I don't know what Joe could do wrong, man. I want Joe's YouTube to surpass mine. I did like it ain't Joe could do no wrong in my eye, damn near, because he was there and I didn't ask him to. He did it on his own. So for me, I'm like, yo, you got it, man. What you want? Su casa, mi casa. You want the drink too? Here, you get the drink, you get the shirt, you get the damn everything I got. You got. You know, is that
Yo,
is that
but
how
real
it
quick,
should be?
real
Should
quick,
be
as
so-
soon as Joe leaves the page, everybody's gonna start getting black screen. Watch.
Probably
They're gonna-
guarantee it.
Yo, right away, everybody's gonna be like, yo,
He
Joe's
right.
not in the page anymore. Joe said goodbye, and everybody's gonna be like, yo, I got a black screen. Oh shit, I got a black screen 3 months ago. Oh shit, what the fuck? Me too. You know what I mean? And that's what's gonna keep on happening because he's not in the page.
Because
and
here's the,
how can he defend himself?
you're right.
My
Because
man
here's the,
got booted, or he left. He's not there.
yeah. See, here's the deal. The reason why I became so involved with the page was, Team Executor kind of gave me the drive to say, when Team Executor, they got shut down and everything, I'm like, you know what? I love SXOS. It's a great firmware. Copy and paste, you're done. I said, Atmosphere is full of bullshit. You have to fix all this crap and tweak it to get things working right. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to learn Atmosphere. It took me a few days to learn the nooks and crannies, how to get things to work and all that other stuff. I said, you know what? I'm going to make repacks for everybody. Just kind of like what Team Executor did. Copy and paste, override, you're done. That's what really got me into the scenes. Just saw so many people having problems with shit. Oh, I have a pink screen. I have a yellow screen. Oh, I have a rainbow screen. Dude, the Atmosphere stuff when it comes to doing the pirate stuff is just crap. That's why I said, you know what? I'm going to take it upon myself and get the repacks done. And I'm not lying. I have 400 or 500 users that use my repack. I don't get paid for it. I upload it to MediaFire. It tells me the counters, how many times it gets downloaded. And that's awesome. I'm able to help out people.
That's help. That's a lot of help. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if it download, I say if anybody downloads it, once or twice and it works, it's help. But you got 500 times, you can definitely say I'm contributing, to the community. Now, BB, man,
for free, BB.
Yeah, look, I'm just gonna say that's what I said for BB.
And BB, if you get too poor, Nick, he's going to contribute $25 a month.
Jay, you gotta make a GoFundMe.
I can't with y'all, man. Y'all something else, man. Y'all are-
And an expensive tablet to replace that iPhone.
What are we doing? We're starting to GoFundMe for Magnus?
Yeah, man. We gotta get Magnus right, man. You know what? Next time, and this is what I might do. Everybody has Facebook. We could just technically all jump on a messenger.
I had to pick at Magnus.
Do a poll
I know
call
what
or
I'm talking
whatever.
about.
Because that would get Magnus in. We all could do messenger. I do want to have John speak if he come on. John can, I always like to say, you get the choice to come up here whatever you want to speak on your own. John want to come up here and want to be by himself. He got that right.
Well,
Okay,
Facebook
and I'ma let
Messenger
him-
might not work for me because I got a lot of people blocked.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a little tricky.
disposable
It's gonna be a
one.
little tricky to talk.
I can't be mad at him in the block. You know why? Because I have
Get
people
WhatsApp.
still message me from Xbox 360 days. They're like, hey, are you still modding systems? Like they have no idea. You know how long ago this shit? Are you still modding systems? Yeah, I'm not doing it for money anymore, but I still do it. You know what I mean? So I could understand where he coming from with people messaging you fucking stop. I feel him on that. I feel him. Like you kind of gotta block them. You might have to block. And then if you block them, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna take a screenshot showing you blocked them, and they're gonna send it to someone that's gonna do something.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah, Eric is getting messages from his exes. Hey, you still modded? Hey, big head.
You still
But
buy?
dude, these people, I don't blame Eric for blocking some of these people, not the customers, but some of these individuals. Dude, they are fucking like toxic. It's like, hey, how come you didn't do this? Hey, how come you didn't do that? It's like, dude,
Yo,
fucking
Chris
calm
Reith got
down.
banned a long time ago.
Yeah. See, and this is like, I agree, man. When you get people saying like, hey, you know, could you add this to it, or could you do this, or could you do that, and could you do, and you know, a lot of it
Yo.
is.
Can you dump the damn for me?
Nick, I have a question for you. Do you think that all these bans that are going on, do you think it's because they're right, or is it more because I can?
He put me on the spot, y'all. See, Leroy did it. He know what to do. He know I ain't.
What do you think? No. Hold on. What's your opinion? What's your opinion?
I'm gonna keep it
honest opinion.
My honest opinion is that I'm gonna speak on both of them. The one for Magnus, I don't think it's fair at all. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's fair for the simple fact that if he sent it to two people at the same time, that's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, he sent it to two admins, so somebody would take care of it.
So that would be a misunderstanding. Then all I would expect is say, hey, did you go behind my back? No, I sent it at the same time. Okay, just making sure. Like that's technically how I would expect that to go. So that's just for that one. Okay. And for BB, right, as far as contributing, because his thing was contributing to the group. I don't know how the contribution goes to the group of what's considered contribution. And I think that's where the problem lies with that. There's no definition for contribution. Is a contribution posting 12 times a day? Because if so, maybe BB posts 12 times a day. But I
People
don't
on that site that don't post a damn thing.
Yeah. You see, so that's where I think that falls. So that one, I think it's the same thing. It's just like miscommunication. And I think all these are things that typically could be fixed with two people sitting down talking.
Yep.
That's how I feel.
For the good of the page, they could chat it out. And now that everything is out in the open, you know.
I messaged him. You mad at me because I didn't give you the theme? He didn't
reply. You can't say that shit. You can't just hit up somebody and be like, yo, bitch, you mad?
See, without putting BB on blast or anything, I have no problem with you. But the problem was you're kind of using the forum as an outlet to, like, you know, say to people, hey, I'll mod your switch or whatever without contributing anything. That was the biggest problem.
Yeah, but I never said anything about if you need an installer. I just said you can post every picture happy and you see my collection. And then when I show my collections and the switch modded, but I never said if you need an installer, hit me up. I know,
but you kind of backdoored it. I'm not putting you on blast or anything, but it's kind of like what a person would say, hey, I'm looking for an installer, and you would say DM me, and you know somebody else would make it there first. You know, just pick an example. Maybe Eric would say DM me. Then you know you DM.
Hold on though. Magnus and I did the same thing with everything we ever did, and that was never we were never banned for that.
Yeah, exactly. I got banned for the theme. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Yo, he on that thing.
I said no, that's it towards him. He didn't like that answer.
Yeah, that was a problem, like with the theme and everything. I think it was a Pokemon theme. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But it's kind of like, you know, a person asked you for the theme and you didn't give it to them or whatever, then that person
gotta catch them all. He caught that ban.
Yeah, I don't know. Then John made the theme for the guy, and then John had to do it or whatever. You know, I could be wrong. I don't know. That's
don't lie. Don't lie, because John asked me to hook him up after that with that theme. Don't come up with lies because
John asked
don't come with lies because after that guy put, oh, I want that theme from you. I said no, you can only get it from me, and I'm not sharing that theme. And then second of all, John texted right after that, like a few minutes, and asked, hey, could you hook me up with that theme? And Nick has the proof of the image that he sent me. He said, hook me up with this. And I told him, I don't have that theme. I have these other themes I could hook up. And after that, I got banned. So let's not come up with lies or make up stories to cover fast. So he just got mad because I said I didn't have it and I wasn't going to give it. That's it. That's the point. I don't care how you want to put it.
John said this
and that's spamming. It's because you guys were getting mad that, God damn it, why BB's the only one posting all his collection was doing switches, but then he posted all these retro. The only one who's doing this shit. Nobody else in the group posts nothing but asking for free shit or asking for help. But I'm the only one who posts with a whole bunch of shit you can do.
Yeah,
but
baby,
like, you know,
but hold on. If you were somebody, right, and you over here posting this for Bibi, and you posting some shit like, yo, I'm posting some fucking crazy ass porn, and I'm like, yo, were you getting that shit? And you like, nah, I ain't sharing that. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna feel some kind of way because I want that shit too.
Yeah,
You know what I
now
mean? You
look,
don't have to.
there you go,
You don't
Leroy.
have to.
Glad he was honest, because that's the truth. That is the truth. I do feel like if we in the group, right, and I see you got some exclusive, right, and I come and ask you, I'm like, man, look. Now, see, this is the way I do things. I do it a little differently. I'm like, look, man, I know you probably just spent hours making that, man. But you the GOAT. You know you the GOAT, right? All right, I'm just making sure you know you the GOAT. Man, you mind if I just, you ain't even got to get, if you can hook me up with something, you ain't even got to copy. Just give me a little hat. You always got to act like
Exactly.
because you're trying to get something that they worked on. So you're right. If they like, nah, I'm like, man, you can't give me just a little, nah. I feel some type of way. I'm with you, Leroy.
I'm gonna be like, yo, he grabbed me a shit.
I'm with. He might be.
See,
He
but
might be.
here's the deal. Like, back then when BB was still in the group, he would, flaunt his, repack of Retro Archer, whatever project he was working on, which was fine. People are asking him, hey, can I have it or this, that, and the other? Like I was saying last week, yeah, you can give it out. Just don't include the ROMs or, PM the people and say, here's the link or whatever. I understand these Retro Archer are big, yours might be 400 gigabytes. I just started mine. Mine's 80 gigabytes. But that's kind of a thing. Like, make it blank for them and just let them put their own stuff in there. I understand, you spent the time and efforts of doing it, but just kind of like, don't flaw.
But we had this discussion last week. I even give them the link for the retro, and they say, no, I don't want that. I want what's on your Switch. We had this discussion. Then, towards the end of the day,
Y'all want what you got.
They don't want no blank. They want the way it looks like mine, with the image, with the videos, with the cheats, with everything.
Which is then against the rules.
Exactly, but I have to share.
Nah, I get it, and I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like example, Joe likes to share his links, and that's fine. People love it. You know what I mean? As soon as as soon as you stop sharing your links, you're gonna be the biggest piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
and that's how it is. That's how the group is. Honestly, legit.
Now, Joe, do you have your own personal configuration?
Hold on. As soon as your internet goes down and you can't share a fucking link, watch. You're gonna get roasted.
No, you're 100% right.
You know what the funny part is? When Eric messaged me, it says, "Damn, how do you put those icons on your fucking games?"
Yeah, the vertical ones. Yep.
The vertical ones. Did not spend hours and show you how to do it step by step?
Yep, right there at 11:30 at night.
He dropping some gems.
Oh, help! That's the problem. Is not the help. The problem is when they want shit that I make.
Yeah.
No, that's where the problem is.
And I've always gave Eric his props and everything. When I was super busy, when I first got the restaurant opened up, I didn't touch the Switch for 8 or 9 months, and Eric would take my repack and update it because he knew it was special for the SXOS users, and I greatly appreciated that. And I always told him that too. He's helped out a lot.
I say you definitely mentioned that. Joe, one thing I want to touch on is specifically with the post. And you said a key word, it's like backdooring it. Is there some rules against certain things you post? I know there's piracy, but is there, if I put a picture up of a total custom, brand new shell, it's a theme, custom things and everything, and someone says, I want this. If I put DM me, how is that back?
You can do it. You can do it.
Or is it not backdoor? That's what I'm trying to
do. No. You can do it. Hold on. But the difference right there is, as an admin, like example, Ignacio, he was making money off the group. You know what I mean? He was doing his mods. But if people ask him, like, yo, how you got that shiny shit? He'll be like, nah, bitch. and that's his stuff, though. But that's what I think that Joe means by backdoor. And correct me if I'm wrong, Joe.
Yeah.
But I was doing the same thing as an admin. I was showing everybody all the shell swaps I was doing, the shiny chrome buttons, Iron Man switch lights, and everything else. And I said DM me. You were just hitting me up, but that wasn't against the rules.
Yeah, I never said DM me either. People just hit me up all the way right away and ask me when I tell them the link and send them the link for the regular basic. No, they didn't want that shit. They didn't want it. That's it.
Yo, BB, I'm not gonna lie. Let me stop you 1 second, BB. If I ask you for that and you send me the link for the basic, you might as well not send me shit, BB. You might as well just. I feel you. I feel you. I just had to say that because you're right.
I make and I give it to you.
Nah,
And when
Right.
someone asks,
And there's also a difference when you know the person. If you don't know who the hell's messaging you, that's a whole different thing.
You're right. And BB, you deal with a lot of people, so I feel them on that. You don't know who you be talking to or messing with sometimes.
I think if BB wasn't an installer, things would have been different.
even if I wasn't installed, I would fan because I'm not.
But what's wrong?
It's still gonna come. The problem is I'm not helping out with the retro.
No, you wouldn't have to because you're not an installer. You can do whatever the fuck you wanted.
But what's wrong with BB making some money though with his own personal configuration? Then he's using some shared type open source, I guess, with the basic retro art, but his own configuration.
God damn.
Yeah, he got his own configuration. So he's saying, what's the problem in the post? And I did see my man Leroy mention kind of like, I got the custom stuff. I got something. And you like, yo, I want what you got, BB. I don't want the retro art link. How much? $500. Is that enough? And BB's like, no, bitch, I'm not going to do it because it's piracy. And he's standing on it.
And I do that. And it's give a fuck. But it's funny, like I said, when John told me with a Pokemon, I was fucking with him. And I told him, no, I don't do piracy. He said, yeah, right. I had a crazy face. And then I made a video with the game. So it could be two things.
You said you don't share, I don't care.
I put the video of the game that he asked for, that void, whatever it was. And then when he asked for the theme, I said no. So, but how are admins asking for a game? That's what the problem said. Not the
and
game.
I was just about to say, how many times has any of the admins posted anything that they're sharing? Joe doesn't even post his repacks on there because they go against the fucking policy.
Well, no, you're 100% right, Eric. And I already asked John about that. I said, is it okay if I post him on Nick Moses 05 or I post him somewhere else and just say, hey, go to hear it again? And he's like, that's fine. Because
and we had the private chat groups we shared them in, and you shared them here on Nick Moses. You never put them in the group because of piracy.
Yeah. And every time I told something stupid, every time I something stupid, I told John, is it okay? Let's go ahead and do it. When I did that fake game cartridge with a whole bunch of wires and instead I came out with a new hack that you don't have to put bot chips on OLED, and it was like 300 people that hit me up on that bullshit shit. And then John replied, you guys are fucking anal. It's just a joke. And John told me go ahead and do it. And then when I told him about the arcade machine, the project that I'm doing, he said, go ahead and do it too. Go ahead. The problem came when I said no to him about that in the game. When I said,
see, here's the deal. A lot of people don't understand this.
Joe, no means no.
Yeah. So here's
and you can't tell John.
That's funny, right? I give him that. The no means no.
See, here's the deal. Hold on a second. I want to speak on something. Here's the deal.
Fuck what you do.
You know how I am. I'm an avid for piracy, but here's the deal. When it comes to Nintendo, it's horrible. I belong to the PS4 and the PS5 groups. In the PS4 mining and homebrew group, dude, the piracy's out the ass. As soon as a game gets backported, the links are posted there. You don't have the backdoor or anything. Because Sony and Microsoft and Sega, they don't care. Nintendo are the ones who care. Dude, they'll go after people. Dude, they were going after a fucking a private homebrew group for porting fucking Mario to the Commodore. Actual taking the RAM and flashing into a Commodore cartridge. It's who the fuck has that? I don't even have that. I'm a big hardcore gamer collector. I don't have one of them. They're fucking pieces of shit. Absolute pieces of shit going after people for flashing a fucking Atari cartridge to play a fucking Mario. Give me a fucking break.
But they're going where the money's at. If you could sue somebody, that's where they're gonna go.
And Nintendo's not
how old is the game?
Fucking, a ROM of Mario on a cartridge. Oh, we have a niche market. We found 5 people that want to buy, an Atari 7600 that has Mario on it. Dude, they're fucking horrible. They're absolutely.
Yo, we've had this discussion before. Why not, instead of going after all these people, why not just hire somebody like some of these people that are cracking their fucking code and get them to put in the anti-piracy?
Yes, that's something else I want to bring up. I want to bring that up. It's really important. How come Nintendo's not a part of like the groups that Sony and Microsoft are to the bounty program? If they're so butthurt with this,
yeah, I mean,
you don't see it.
Take the people that make us a team executor. Hire the motherfuckers to work.
Yo,
for you,
Hydra, if you want to say something, message
What
me.
I want to know is why Nintendo don't have their own SWAT team. They're super ninjas that everybody talks about. Going to
I'll speak on
China
your
where
behalf.
everybody's hacking these ROMs and put them on eBay for sale and get them people out of there.
Like that's the same thing I was talking about. Same thing with retro ROMs and Nintendo going after that. So why Nintendo doesn't go after the sell arcade machines? They sell emulators. It's as Nintendo in there. So it's the same shit. So towards the end of the day, we all know what we all do.
All right. Okay. And John Pond said he out. Yo, Reigns, what up? Which I seen Reigns about. John Pond said he got to go to bed. He gonna dream about that theme. All right. He gonna make sure to happen.
I have beef with none of y'all.
Y'all are all funny, man. Y'all just
like I said, I don't have beef with none of y'all. But if you guys have something to say to me, give me the rights to come and join you.
Join and speak up and speak my
shit behind my back when I get off the line or next week comes and they come up with all the bullshit. Let me come and defend myself. Because when I get on, I told you guys to join.
Next week's stream's gonna be like 6 hours, Nick.
And that was the only issue I ever had. Was my ex's personal shit got posted.
Right.
And also, not one of the admins, but Joe, I think, did later on, but not any of the other admins messaged me and gave me the benefit of the doubt or even tried to get my story. The only
bitch, I fucking message you all the time.
Look, Leroy, like, don't you leave me out, motherfucker.
Well, at least you gotta respond. I didn't got shit. What you got mad at me for?
But nobody from that group even asked me. I mean, not Brandon didn't message me and ask what was going on. Jen didn't message me and ask what's going on. I understand the other one, Sean, he's hardly ever around because he's in a different time zone. But none of that. I mean, like Leroy said, after all the shit I did, the repacks, all the JJ fuck ups I fixed for no charge. John's personal friend, I fixed his shit no charge. Not one of them said, "Hey, are you good, man? You know what's going on? What's up with this dude? Is this true?" And as soon as Nick, you messaged me, I told you, yes, he's telling you the truth. Leroy messaged me, "Hey man, you know what's going on?" Yeah, I fucked up. Joe messaged me, "Hey, do you know what's going on?" Yeah, Joe, I fucked up. You're right. But none of the other ones.
Now, Nick, question.
What's up?
On next episode, do you think? Hold on, let me do it. Hold on. On the next episode of Nick Moses, will they hug each other? Will Magnus fix his mic? Will Baby get on band and share his shit? Will Eric make things right? Will
and each one
find out on Nick Moses 05.
Tune in for next week's episode. JJ joins live stream.
JJ's back. Where did he come from?
Eric left his team. Somebody posted.
He's back.
And I told Eric, and Eric said, "Thank you for letting me know, but it's okay." But
he did. And John Pond, for the record, I'm gonna speak on John Pond because everybody, his name been brought up quite a bit. My relationship with John Pond, just so y'all know, my first time speaking with John was a whole thing with Joe. Right?
Oh yes,
remember that? That was my first time speaking with John.
I'll bring that up when you're done with that, in case the people.
I have not. Me myself, I've heard multiple people tell me he is strict.
Yes, he is very strict.
I ain't gonna say more than 100, but I've never had a problem with John myself. Not one issue, not nothing, not.
Well, he needs to fix the shit with Magnus because that's straight bullshit. I don't care what he does with me, and I don't want back in.
Here's the deal: when I first got banned from the
why not me? It's because I'm not white enough.
I don't know your whole situation. Magnus is a part of my situation.
It's a fucking thing.
Yeah, and you know what? I can see how Eric feel too. I've been there where you like, it's one thing when something happened to me, but when somebody's sticking up for me and it happens to them, I kind of feel like now I got to double down for them.
Nick, that would be like if you messaged John and said, "Hey man, you need to take down his wife's personal information," and bam, you got banned. Just because you're asking to do it for me. Because John blocked me. I couldn't message John myself.
At the end of the day, you can't, you shouldn't allow that shit. I think personally, like if I would have been an admin, still would have been an admin. I probably would have gotten banned because I think that's harassment. You know what I mean? If they're harassing his wife, you know, she has nothing to do with it. And I get it. He's like, nah, the kids weren't involved. The kids live with the wife. You know what I mean?
So you like
And there's there's crazy motherfuckers out there. You never know what the fuck is gonna happen. So I think, you know, Eric fucked up on the Switch shit and he fixed it. He made it right. That shit is probably flying right now. You know?
Yeah.
Hopefully the USPS don't fuck up. That's on them. But
zero falls off.
It might.
And I
yo,
also
Kevin better
told-
cross his fingers. But no. What I'm saying is like, if Hydra's trying to make it better, you know, just all you gotta do is, yo, you know what? My bad, I fucked up. That's it. Come back in, buddy. Give me a hug. That's it.
Yeah.
This for the page. Everybody's cool. Hydra had nothing to do with that. He was just taking off for my man. That's it.
And I'm with you. That's why I said when you asked the honest question, I do feel like, you know, that was it. I feel like that could, you know, go by now. The thing with BB, I feel like BB, I'm gonna just keep it real, which I feel like it's deeper. I feel like there's something else. Not just, I think Joe explained it clearly. I think Joe is clear on what he stated, but maybe there's something more we hear from John's side. Maybe it's something, because there's something else, BB. Like I feel like
towards the end of the day, I want proof.
yeah, you've been saying that. You've been asking for proof from the beginning. Like, show me the
That
proof.
I'm asking for customer my things that I put when I hack all these switches. That I say, if you guys need an installer, hit me up. Or all my team says, I'm so happy. I'm back again. Maybe they're mad because I'm so happy.
You always saying you so happy. You back again.
Yeah, you were.
Maybe they just bag
And I do that on purpose because I know it annoys people. Like I get messages. We don't give a fuck.
Right here. When I was an admin, I was like, what the fuck is this guy so happy about? It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody.
I get messages. Nobody cares.
I didn't know. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why you always so happy, dog?
I get messages. Nobody cares. You're so happy.
Nah, and you know what? The real life is someone that is always happy just always gets on people's nerves. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, man. It's like he's just happy all the time, and you go, like, it's just, I think it's an inner hate in people that they want to be happy at that moment, and you being happy at that moment, and you really shouldn't be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you happy. I ain't liking that. You know, I don't know. It's just something.
Mm-hmm.
See, at least I wasn't faster enough when I said no, I don't have it. But don't forget to be so happy.
Yo, man, I'm telling you.
You was happy because you had them themes.
He sent me a retro arc link and say, be so happy.
I think it's because I posted a lot. That's it. But I never.
No, and I'm with you. I think you about said it like you posted a lot, and
nobody had competition. Nobody maybe had competition with me. Saying like that, the nigga posted and all this.
And you know what?
All this shit. High end.
You're now hitting to something with some substance. Okay, that got some substance. Because if I'm somebody else and I'm in a group, right, and I'm trying to get me some customers, right, and I see BB, damn, BB keep posting. God damn, I can't even get my post is drained. BB gonna post right after me. God damn, BB, get my post 5 minutes. I ain't even get, and now you got the fly shit. My post look like the you done posted my shit months ago. You on some next level shit, and I'm posting shit you post. I don't know, BB. I might feel some way. I'm gonna be honest. I might tell you need to bless me.
Yo, you could ask Eric and Joe. When I was an admin, I used to hawk the fucking page for fuck ups. And I used to see BB all the time. I'm so happy. I'm like, all right, cool. He happy. Let me scroll down. I'm happy. I was like, all right, motherfucker, still happy. Keep on going. He just posted another picture. He's like, I'm happy I did this. I'm like, this motherfucker.
He's really fucking happy.
He on it. And that's why I said, and I think he hit that. Could be the issue. And that's why they said, the word spam was used when you post. But that's why I asked, what is the definition of spam? What is spam?
Different image. It was different every time. It was never the same.
No, there was different image. I agree to that. It was annoying though, but I agree to that. I was like, yo, we need to cut this dude's happiness.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's like, God damn it, how many switches OLED the motherfucker has?
Yo, I know I'm gonna get ready to roll out. We did 3 hours. Remember we was at 2? That shit went by so quick. I
want to bring up something, Nick, on how I originally got banned.
Go ahead. Let him
another hour.
Yeah, there you go. This is how I originally got banned. Nobody knows about it unless Nick. It's nothing severe. So before I became a moderator, then admin status on the forum, I was in love with SXOS. I'm like, the piracy's awesome. Atmosphere fucking sucks. I was making a shitload of memes of like I was just putting atmosphere down and everything. Then I was getting into the video tutorials and still making fun of atmosphere. I don't know who originally banned me. I don't know if John banned me or another admin banned me. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, Nick, I'm like, do me a favor, please find, ask John to let me back in. I won't make the memes anymore. I think that's why I got banned over.
Yeah, you're right. It was the meme.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, dude, no,
You were
I
happy.
was spamming the memes. I was making fun of fucking atmosphere like there was no tomorrow. I'm like,
Yeah,
this
that was funny.
fucking
It was a
sucks.
funny meme. I get
Yeah.
Because when I was posting in that group, I got banned like 4 times, and John Paul brought me back every time because he said I wasn't a trusty installer, and then Eric and then Magnus said that he's good, and then I became that. Now,
Yo, baby,
banned 4 times.
baby.
Not
Two,
just
two out, two out of the
Oh,
4 times. 2 out of the 4 times, I know who it was.
and just because I
You got 50% right there.
I got 50. I admit it. I admit it.
Leroy got him a
He
couple
said,
times.
"Hey, I can tell you too right now. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Yo, if I'm here, let me know." My bad. My bad.
Yo, but that's at least honesty, man. And sometimes it got to take them hard conversations, man.
like it doesn't bother me at all if I got banned. But my question was, why did I got banned in the Steam if I never posted not one thing? He took it personal, and he can't say, "Oh, because you might do the same thing." I haven't posted not one thing on the Steam Deck since it opened and it's been up for months. So how could I do the same thing if I never posted in there? You know what I'm trying to say? So that I took it to a personal level, not because of that. Because how are you gonna?
You're
ban
trying to
me
stop
if
me
I
on any group I'm going on.
I haven't even posted not even a fucking picture on the Steam Deck.
Your name just showed up. He said, "Oh shit, he in the group."
Legit question.
All
Like
right.
you said, everybody fucks up, right?
Yeah.
Every fucked up, he made it right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So what happens now?
Maybe
Is
if I
this
give
still
him
in
the
the
theme,
huh?
maybe if I give him the theme, I can come back.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Nothing's gonna happen. I ain't going back to that group. Fuck them.
And see,
No.
Eric,
But what he's asking, what Eric is asking, he's saying he doesn't want to come back. But what he's asking is make things right with Magnus.
Yeah,
So what
that's
happens
all I-
then?
you right.
See, man, what you do is don't even join back. I have pride. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
he doesn't. Yeah, he's already said he doesn't
Yeah,
want to, but you can still apologize.
He has said he don't want to go back to the
But
group.
you can
I
still
do think
make
a
the-
lot
put
of
the
that
apology out.
is still being pissed at the situation, which understandably so. And that's why I said if 2 people could just sit down and just like, yo, man, sometimes it's just, yo, you on some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you need to calm down or do that shit with other people. Treat me differently. And then the other person might say, you know what? I respect. Next time I'll give you a little more credit, but don't do this. And it might be done.
And
I think
the funny part is that Madness is one of the best one in the whole group because everybody goes to him for question. That's the crazy shit. What happened when they come out with a new, God forbid, a new chip or something like that?
Yeah.
You guys go to Madness,
Magnus is on top.
no. Then what's gonna happen?
Magnus is like, from what I'm hearing, I'm gonna just say this: Magnus the man. Let's just say that. I'm gonna just say, from what I heard, Magnus is the man.
Yo, I would stand be like outside fucking Magnus fucking window with a boombox, being like, "I'm sorry, buddy."
I've heard.
Is it
I've
too
heard
late
Magnus
now to say sorry?
Yeah, that song is so fucking funny, man. So,
Nick,
That was a great song, guys.
Yeah, Nick.
Joe, go ahead. You were saying
Oh
something.
yeah, John texted me. He said he's gonna jump on next week, and he was asking, "Is a show on every Sunday?" I said yes, maybe.
Yep.
Find out when he's available. We do like a show on a different day. I don't know.
Yeah, and we do it like that. I bring John on because I'm very curious to hear John. So I want to speak to John because I never spoke to
Fuck
John.
John.
All right, hey, get all your fuck Johns out right now because he's gonna be on next week. Damn it,
I'll tell him next week too.
And John, but understandably, Eric, I feel why you upset, and I feel you. You have every right to be because wife personal information. Even that shit can be my baby mama. I'm still feeling away.
Yeah.
I ain't even talking with her. You know what I mean? It's just the fact that my child is with her. So that shit hits me. All right. So I feel you on that. So
I
can't.
MGR said it the best. If the guy wanted to give Kevin her information to contact her, that's one thing. Making it public for the entire Facebook community to see it, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, there's 34,000 people, I think it is.
I heard that he said he was going to take it down. Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard that he was not going to take that post down of your wife.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I think Joe's the one who took that down, but he said that he wasn't going to take it down at all.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Joe his props. Joe, you fucking in the middle of everything, man. You somehow
I'm surprised
can still be sane.
He didn't got back.
I know
Joe's running
there's
through
a lot
swinging his
going on.
dick, saying,
Joe's
"I'm
in
doing
the
what I
middle of
want."
his divorce.
I don't know how he didn't got back. But doing
Nick,
that.
John said he'll come on next week.
All right, cool.
See, I don't know how
That's
I don't know why Joe didn't got banned. He's
I
white.
don't either.
He's white power. Why you telling you?
Yo, and you boys said Joe gone. It's gonna be a lot of black screens. We're gonna have a lot of black screens when Joe gone, and he's gonna be the next.
When I'm gone.
Yeah,
You're gonna miss him when I'm gone.
live stream link.
Nah, and I'm glad that we were able to get at least. I feel like we do got some understanding because before I honestly felt like it was some dirty business behind, but I feel like some of it got aired out. All right, I feel like some of it got aired out. At least we know now John Bond will be on, and some of the things we spoke about today, I'm sure he is going to speak about.
I think right now, shit is personal. It's no longer about, oh, I fucked this up, I fucked that up.
Right. You're right.
I think that shit is a little personal.
He's still mad at me because Brandon's switch is broken, and Brandon's his buddy.
Yeah, John's asking how you use the live stream link. I just told him just click the link and just type a username in, and that's it.
Yeah. And what I might do even before, sometimes I message, I'll be speaking with y'all before the stream. I might just like send a link to John. I'm gonna let the music play. That's what I do. I let the music play. This time I said, fuck that shit. I just wanted to get on. But I'll let the music play, then I can send a link, and then that way it can give time for everybody to join so we can just come in.
I'm saying every time somebody comes in, there should be like a wrestling theme song.
Yo, I already got you. I got my stream deck set already. I made a page. I called it WWE, and I got Booker T in there. I just need to fill up like 14.
Evidently, he wants to have John Cena.
I gotta get
Hopefully they don't go after you.
Can't see me.
Someone else.
Can't see me. I'm fucking up switches.
We gonna get his ass. Oh man. So y'all, any last words we got before I was gonna bring the manager on. The manager gone. I don't know where he at, but any last words y'all got?
Like and subscribe to Nick Moses 05.
My dog.
I don't got, like I said, I don't got no beef with nobody.
Same here.
Hey.
You got themes. You don't got beef, but you got themes.
You ain't got beef.
And retro. Don't forget retro. And don't forget to be so happy.
Ooh, there it is.
What do you think this is, man?
There it is.
Yo, when John Bond come on, I'm playing that shit loud. When John come on, I'm play. Can't see me.
I got things now. You can't see me. I got things now.
But John, I'm very curious to hear what he got to say because, like I said, I've never had problems with him, man. He's always been cool with me, but I have heard these similar stories. So I would love to hear, what he got to say. He probably just come up here and be like, look, man, fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all y'all. I'll be like, I don't know.
But you know what the difference is between Eric and JJ? Eric didn't come up here and start cursing people out. JJ did. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
He's right.
Smoke crack
JJ
either.
came up here and was like, fuck you, fuck you.
But you guys were still like kissing his ass. Sorry, you guys would be nice to him.
We would be, Look, BB, that's because BB, I know how you want it served. You want it served raw, okay? And everybody don't serve the dish raw, man. Some people like to serve it medium rare, well done. You want that shit just like, look, motherfucker, you're a fuck up, and you're fucking shit up, and you're talking about your, BB, you did go in on JJ. Now I thought about it, you actually go in pretty hard.
They be running the baby powder
hard on his ass.
Like he starts. I ain't even gonna bring it because you know, if you go back and watch that joint, Phoebe was going in on JJ. Man.
And I told him I'm gonna defend himself too.
Yeah, you're right. You're
And
right.
he
You
didn't
did
show
say
up.
that.
And he
JJ needs his own fucking Netflix series.
Yo, JJ. Oh my God, that was a whole series, man. You ain't lying. So
You
yo,
got
I'm gonna
Breaking
go
Bad?
ahead. Man. I gotta get something to eat and shit. I know we all been here, yo. Next week, man, we gonna pick it back up. My dogs, all y'all, man, we killed it. Yo, I'm gonna just do this shit next time. I don't even need subjects. What the hell are we doing?
Yo, hold on a second. Happy birthday to Chelsea.
Yo, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
happy
man.
birthday.
You know, we went out yesterday.
Happy
she broke
birthday.
my pocket. Y'all know what she did. She broke my pocket. So I'm so glad y'all.
Yo,
helped
you're
me
gonna
out.
get a theme.
Yo, BB, I'm gonna message you after this. Now I got a question for you.
All right, my brother.
I
No,
know
you
what the
can't
question
have the
is.
theme.
I know what the question is.
You know
I
what?
just want to
wanna-
ask you about
know
something.
what?
You're the only one that could answer it too, so
I
I gotta
want-
ask.
Get that theme so you can post it. You can get back.
Yo, so stupid. Yo, as always, man, I appreciate y'all. Leroy, man, it's good to have you on, man. We need to get you on here some more.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
John Cena in this bitch. Oh man, Leviathan 613. I see you, Reigns. I see you. Everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. Y'all can hang in here and talk shit.
Peace. Everybody have a good night.
True, everybody.
Fuck all y'all. I'm out. Fuck y'all. Have a good night.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
So happy.